Are you ready to witness the most intense and unforgiving format in chess? A knockout where one mistake can send you home. This is the 2025 FIDE World Cup. From October 30th to November the 27th, the chess world gathers in Goa, India for 1 month of chess. 206 players, 8 single elimination rounds. With a $2 million prize fund, every round is a test of nerve. 2-game classical matches, rapid and blitz tiebreaks, and even Armageddon if needed. For the top 3 finishers, the prize is even greater. A ticket to the 2026 Candidates Tournament. This is the chance to earn the right to fight for the World Championship. The FIDE World Cup 2025. Only the strongest will survive.
In December, the world turns to Doha, Qatar for chess at its fastest and fiercest. The 2025 FIDE World Rapid and Blitz Championships bring the globe's elite to battle under lightning time controls. December 26th to December 30th, Rapid and Blitz formats designed to reward precision, courage, and creativity. In the heart of the Middle East, Doha offers more than a board, a world-class venue, a cultural backdrop, and a stage worthy of legends. With a €1 million prize fund on the line and the title of world champion at stake. The 2025 FIDE World Rapid and Blitz Championships, the ultimate test of fast chess.
Welcome to the FIDE Online Chess Museum. The International Chess Federation proudly presents the FIDE Chess Museum, an online space celebrating the rich history and evolution of chess. Explore exhibits that trace the game's fascinating journey. Discover the origins of chess, beginning in the distant past, and follow FIDE's centenary journey. Rare chess sets, unique books and memorabilia, autographs of chess legends, trophies of historical tournaments, and stories of the chess champions. Explore the game's legacy and future. Chess is more than a game. It's a global culture of strategy and unity. Join us to experience this unique online journey where history, culture, and passion for chess converge. And also on your phone.
Are you ready to witness the most intense and unforgiving format in chess? A knockout where one mistake can send you home. This is the 2025 FIDE World Cup. From October 30th to November the 27th, the chess world gathers in Goa, India for 1 month of chess. 206 players, 8 single elimination rounds. With a $2 million prize fund, every round is a test of nerve. 2-game classical matches, rapid and blitz tiebreaks, and even Armageddon if needed. For the top 3 finishers, the prize is even greater. A ticket to the 2026 Candidates Tournament. This is the chance to earn the right to fight for the World Championship. The FIDE World Cup 2025. Only the strongest will survive.
In December, the world turns
Hello and welcome to the 5th round of the Women's World Team Chess Championship.
Hello everyone. Today we have very exciting matches because very important who qualify, and in both groups for the 4th and 3rd place we expect very interesting matches.
We remind you that today this is the last round from the group phase, and 4 teams qualify from each pool. So still there are possibilities for quite a few teams to qualify. In Group A, there is 3 teams who have already qualified. This is the FIDE team, Kazakhstan, and USA. But for Spain and Azerbaijan, they have a direct encounter, so whoever wins this match will qualify. In a case of a tie, I guess it is the Spanish team who will keep on fighting in the knockout stage.
Yes, very interesting, very exciting match because it's direct encounter, and it will be very interesting to follow. And in Group B also we're seeing a very interesting situation because the last team, France, unfortunately they already lost their chances. But for the next 3 teams, Uzbekistan, India, and Ukraine, still big hopes. Ukraine has less chances, but in case of exact result that can happen, they have chances. If they beat China, they have chance to also go through. So it will be very interesting. And also Uzbekistan, they're playing against India, also direct encounter, and everything depends on these 2 matches, Uzbekistan, India, and Ukraine against China.
Yes, it will be very exciting to follow these matches. And also we see that Hou Fan is not playing today for China. She is resting before the knockout phase. And this, I believe, increases the chances for Ukraine to win this match. However, they are also playing without their first board, Anna Osenina. But the match will be, I think, very exciting, very close match. Song Yixing versus Osmak, Buksa versus Lu Miaoui, and Goki versus Zhukova. And Hnatyshin, young Ukrainian player, they took out also Bozhena Pidubna against young woman grandmaster Li from China. Everything is possible, of course. In every match everything can happen. Uzbekistan, India, if they make 2-2, both teams qualify. If, however, one of the teams wins the match and Ukraine wins their match, then they can go out. So very important match, Uzbekistan, India, and we'll follow also this match very closely. So what do you think? Shall we go to the games already? They have started, played few moves.
Yeah, I think we can start with the local team, Spain, because all the fans, they're watching them. So let's see what is happening in Azerbaijan, Spain. Whoever wins qualifies, so it will be really exciting. And I guess Azerbaijan, they really need to push a little bit more because they're behind for now. If the match is equal, then probably Spain will go through. So that's why Azerbaijan wants to fight very strong here. So let's see what's going on. It's the first board, Fatalieva against Sara. We see that both teams, they play with the best possible teams because, it's the last match of the group phase, and everything is decided today. So they don't experiment, they just play with the best teams. So we have Fatalieva against Sara Kadem. We have here on the screen some Caro-Kann, very topical line with c5 on move 3 instead of bishop e5. Bishop e5 is the main move, but c5 also became very popular in the last 10 years. So after c5, Fatalieva chose the line knight f3. And we're still in the theory, so let's see how Sara will play here. We can jump to all boards just to see the full picture.
Sure, yeah. Second board, some more moves have been played. Sabrina Vega with the white pieces against Beidulaeva, Govkar, and they have an open Sicilian.
Yes, they have Najdorf. Actually, I know this line pretty well. It's a Najdorf, where here on move 8, white plays a bit rare move, the move h4. This move even I played with myself with white, and I played with black also many times. It became popular like 5-6 years ago. Now it's not so popular, but still interesting. And we see that black actually played here how it was supposed to be played, bishop e6, f4. This is what I prepared to play with black after f5, bishop takes b3. And now I believe the idea was to push d5 and then to jump with the knight on d4. So here I expect the move d5, and after e d5, knight d4. I think this was the best line for black, as I remember, if I remember correctly.
Okay, now we'll see.
So yeah, she played actually d5. Yes, she played very fast. I'm not sure there are many games here, maybe a few games only, but this is the best suggestion of the computers. So definitely Beidulieva knows what she's doing. She's playing very fast. Both players are playing fast for the moment.
But I think we see that all these players here, they're quite well prepared.
Yeah.
For the opening phase of the game, very often we see long theoretical lines played very fast from both players. So it is obvious that all the players, they're working well throughout the year, because you know the format here doesn't really allow too much time for personal preparation. The players, they find out their exact opponent only half an hour before the game. So it is clear that they are prepared from home. And yeah, they show, I think, very good level in this opening preparation. I think Sabrina also...
She took on d5,
yeah,
I guess.
she took e d5.
Yeah, I think this was the main line, now knight d4. And I'm not exactly sure how it was continuing, but I believe it was after knight d4, something like short castle, knight takes d5. It was something like this, but we'll see, because they're very fast. So I suggest to jump for the other games, then we'll be back in this game.
Okay, third board for Spain.
Again, Najdorf.
Versus Azerbaijan, yes.
Okay, not Najdorf, this is classical Sicilian, but still open Sicilian. So we have, this is so-called classical Sicilian after d6, knight c6, knight f6. Now white played a little bit weird move, the move knight b3. Actually, this move became popular also in Najdorf. Sometimes white is just alone moving the knight. But the idea is to maybe just jump bishop e3 or bishop g5 next. And it's a little bit strange, but computers are suggesting it's not so bad to just step away with the knight immediately. So now black played immediately e5 again, which is a little bit strange, because white just moved their knight. I believe here black should have other options as well, probably g6 or e6. But okay, Anna Matnadze, she decided to go e5, which is maybe normal. Bishop g5 here, and this is the current position. Still early, still playable. I guess white would take the knight and play g3 or something, with the idea to go bishop h3, maybe knight on d5. Usually this is how white is supposed to play in these kind of positions. But still it's very early, so we'll see what will happen here.
Okay, and fourth board, it is the game between Inés Prado Acebo and Guionar Mamadova, Spanish player with the white pieces. They have this kind of
yes, I want to let you hear to say what is going on, because you were playing this with black quite often. I remember some years ago. You liked very much this knight d7, knight e7. I believe you had similar game with Geofant also some years ago, and in Gibraltar I remember. And you liked this knight d7, knight e7 at some point.
You remember better than me, I should say. But yeah, I mean, I quite like this kind of ideas with different move orders, trying to be more flexible and maybe push f5 at some point. That's why knight goes to e7 and not to f6. However, my experience, I think, was not very good in this particular variation, so I haven't played it for quite a while. But yeah, it has an idea, and especially in shorter time controls. I think it is important also to take out the opponent from his preparation, so such kind of little bit sidelines are very much playable. And yeah, black is trying to put pressure over d4 and just not block the f pawn in case white wants to push d5 and close the center.
Yes, I want to mention that because I see now the 4 games we saw from this match, and all the games are very fighting, so it seems that both teams, they just went to play for a win all the games. We see here Mamadova definitely trying to play for a win with black pieces, because usually you choose those lines if you really want to play for a win. And also we saw in the other boards they're playing Sicilian, open Sicilian, and both teams are trying to win this match.
No, but it is normal, because it's not like the Uzbekistan-India match where if they make 2-2, both teams will qualify. Here it is only one team which can qualify, so it is of course normal that the teams are going all in, and yeah, they would just try to win. Okay, for the Spanish team maybe draw is enough, although they are very close in their tiebreak criteria, so I'm not even sure.
Yeah,
It's written for the moment that it is Spain on the 4th position, but I'm not 100% sure that they will qualify if they make 2-2. Okay, this we'll find out. As I told you from the beginning, today is only one round. We have only one round, and whoever qualifies will have some time to relax until tomorrow's knockout phase. So we will find out, of course, who will qualify, and yeah, we'll let you know. But for the moment also, we are not sure what happens if Spain, Azerbaijan make 2-2 in their match.
I suggest to go to India, Uzbekistan, very important match also for the qualification for the 4th place in that group. So let's see, we have Padmini against Tohrionova, Tohrionova with white pieces. And yeah, we see that both teams are playing with optimal teams, optimal players. So what we have here, we have some King's Indian defense, again with G3.
Again with G3, we have seen so many games in this opening exactly with G3.
So now this is very popular line with E5. Usually here white has many options, but D takes E5 is the most critical. And here I'm a bit surprised of knight takes E5. Usually black takes with a pawn. Knight takes E5 is also possible. And I'm not exactly sure, but I think here the move, it was supposed to be B3, just to protect the pawn on C4, and just to develop the bishop on B2. I think this was supposed to be the move here. But we'll see. We'll see how it will go.
Second board.
Second board is Veupua against Omonova. Yes, we have this line. Yeah, this line is also principal, bishop e2 here, bishop b4, castle. I think here a bit more playable and kind of interesting for black was to take the pawn, I believe. This was the main move, to just take the pawn on e4. It looks very risky, but it's leading to some forced line that black is actually doing okay, but black need to know a lot of theory. So here she decided to go for castle. It's probably also a possible move. I'm not very familiar with this move though. So now the game continued like this, and e5. This is the current position. And I'm interested to see what is going on here. I'm not sure this was the best way for black. Maybe it's still possible.
Yeah, we shall see. Okay, third board, Karimova versus Savita.
Some interesting position here, I see.
Yeah.
But this is, I'm not sure this is all correct. Unfortunately, I'm not sure this is the correct position, because I guess this is just exchanged already. It's a little bit strange that we have this position. I believe black took on d4, and the knight is on d4. But
I don't know.
I don't think it's... no, because white could just play d5 at some point if it's... I don't
Yeah,
think
maybe even immediately after knight c6.
Okay, I suggest to go back to this game later, because I'm not sure this is the the correct position, but it's possible. But I just prefer to not comment it because I'm not sure that this is. I really think black probably took on d4.
Okay, I think we see it on the camera.
Do you see something in the camera?
Yeah, I think there is no pawn on c5.
It's very logical. Yeah.
So yeah.
And actually, with cd4, knight d4 included, this is very theoretical position, so it makes a lot of sense. So let's jump to board 4 to see dragon. We are seeing dragon. I didn't see dragon for many years, especially this line with the classical line. So we have classical dragon, bishop c4, g4. Yes, I'm not sure. G4 is the main move here. I think long castle is the main. But okay, white played very fast, so probably they know what they're doing. So yeah, knight e5, and okay, it's still interesting position. We'll see here.
Okay, maybe let's check what's going on in Ukraine, China.
Yeah, of course, very interesting match also to follow. So we have on first board Song against Osmak, again Najdorf. And today all the teams that need to qualify, they play Najdorf, it seems, so it's very popular line. So we have this line with h4 here on move 6, similar to the previous line that we saw in the game of Sabrina, but a little bit different because white didn't play bishop e2 yet. This is also very popular line. Nothing special objectively for white, but giving some interesting positions and very playable. So this is actually what black played is the best way probably, bishop e7. Here, this is what I'm playing with black as well. g3, bishop e7 back just to protect the pawn. The idea is to go knight d7, knight f6. And the knight on f6 will control all the important squares. So the game continued here, queen d3, and this is the current position. Still too early. I think in general black is doing very well in these positions, but okay, still a game and a complicated one.
Okay, maybe we move on to the second board, Buksa versus Lu. As we said earlier, Hoi Fan is not playing in this match, probably saving some strength for the knockout phase. China has already qualified, but of course it is not unimportant for them also if they win the match or not, because this will change the pairings for the knockouts. As probably you know, the first one from Pool A will play the fourth from Pool B, second against third. So it changes the opponent for the next round. So all teams, they are of course playing all the matches with the desire to win and keep their position in the groups in order to get maybe a better opponent for the next round. Okay, normally black also, like here played e6, and then by playing bishop d3 you don't play c4, so there is no bishop b4.
To jump knight e4, probably there are many plans here. Black can maybe go c5 or queen e7 or a6. There are many possible options.
Yeah, maybe it is more common that white tries to jump knight e5 and f4, and black tries to play with c5 and open the position. Here we have kind of reverse strategy, which is of course normal because the position is more or less symmetrical, so it is normal that both players, they have similar ideas. So, but somehow, I don't know, I was thinking that it's not so good maybe for black to push f5 so
But I just
early.
want to mention that she plays very fast, and actually she knows what she's playing, because after knight e2, queen d2, very fast, black played knight f6 here. She didn't take on d5, which means black is ready for some actions. I'm not sure what is going on after d6, but I guess these bishops might be a problem. Some knight jump to g4, some tactics.
Yeah,
I'm
we
not
have an
exactly
interesting
sure.
position already on board.
Yes.
So we shall see, yeah, if white accepts the challenge, but I doubt that this is very good for white, actually.
I guess
takes
might be
e6.
some draw if I sacrifice both bishops.
It might be even by force, yeah? For example, you go bishop takes f3,
Yes.
g takes, and then bishop takes h2. And if king
Yes.
takes just
Knight
knight
g4.
g4,
Or knight e4, knight e4, I guess.
Knight e4, yeah, maybe knight e4.
Knight e4 attacking the queen and then leads to just perpetual check.
Yeah,
Or,
this,
yeah.
is it?
No, I guess so.
Is it just a perpetual?
At least. I'm not sure if black has some ideas with rook f6.
Okay, let's say you take, no, but if you take on e4,
Probably is mate.
then just queen h4, queen g4, and rook f6, and it is black who is winning. So,
But I can take with the bishop maybe, or does it make sense?
does it change anything? Again, queen h4 check. Okay, maybe you can move the pieces and king g2.
G5 and rook f6 mate.
Yeah,
So after knight e4, how white should play?
I don't know. Is there any move? I don't really know if there is a move for white after knight e4. Maybe it is just lost for white.
So then it's like a draw, no? Then after bishop
No.
h2, maybe?
No, maybe here you go king g2 instead of taking.
Still difficult.
But I don't understand what is really the difference. Because again, queen g5 check.
It might be some difference. Maybe I will not take the bishop. Maybe I will. But okay, this is very difficult. I think white will never take on e6 here because it's very. It looks like black has a draw and you need to find not lose. So I doubt she'll play. But this means the preparation is going very well for Lu. Very interesting. I never saw this idea knight f6. It's a very interesting idea. And she just wants to take with a knight maybe on d5 or just getting ready for knight g4 or knight e4. It looks interesting already.
Yeah, it seems to me that black for sure is feeling more comfortable because facing this position with white, it is, of course, I mean, white is not forced to take on e6. She can just play any normal move.
She shouldn't take, but already feels normal for black because black maybe wants to take the bishop next move, and it looks okay. Position looks okay.
Yes, and white has this bishop on b2, which is not working that well, where black has actually opened the bishop from b7, and I prefer black. I mean, okay, most probably position is still about equal, but it is white who has to solve some concrete problems and avoid some tactics and getting mated. So I think very interesting game. We'll be back definitely to check this.
I think it's very risky to take on e6. As much as I'm seeing, it looks like black has at least draw. And, it's not very obvious how white will make a draw. So I think, I think she'll not take. I think she'll play something else. But then black is having normal position.
Okay, maybe let's check board 3 from the match China versus Ukraine. We see already a lot of pieces have been exchanged. Okay, they're on move 17, but they're already in the end game. They have played some kind of Tarash, yeah.
Position, so if you want, I can.
Yeah, so let's just quickly go over this variation.
It's
It became fashionable recently because up to some years ago nobody was playing that.
This is supposed to be, if you want to be solid and to make a draw with black, this is supposed to be the best knight, c5, and after c takes d5, take on d4. But actually this leads to this end game if white wants. White is not obliged to go e4 here. White can go bishop g5, is the other main move. But e4 always has been the main move and leads to these positions that are very theoretical. There are many games of top players, everybody is playing, like Wesley So, Magnus Carlsen, and basically all the top players.
Every time it looks a bit more pleasant for white, this end game, but if black plays correctly, it should be a draw.
Actually,
Yeah?
for a long time I analyzed for white those positions and it looks like a little bit better, but already there are many of games and the theory goes to even some forced lines with opposite color bishops, pawn down, where all the players just know already how to make the draw. So let's see how it happened here. This is one of the lines. Bishop g7. I think this is still very theoretical. Knight c6 and bishop b5. This is the first moment actually Natalia Zhukova started to think after bishop b5. And I remember that somehow here white was trying to take this pawn on h5 and black was still doing okay. So here white played bishop b5.
Okay, maybe the idea is a bit different, maybe. Yeah?
Yes, but I think it doesn't change much. Black will just go rook c8 probably. And I'm pretty sure I also checked this bishop b5. In any case, white is a little bit, okay, no, I will not say better, but just a little bit preferable. But the position is very close to be completely equal. So we'll see.
Normally, Natalia Zhukova, she is also very well prepared in the things what she plays. But yeah, she is the one to start thinking first. Maybe this bishop b5 comes as a surprise. I don't believe that it really changes the overall assessment. But sometimes posing a little problems for the opponent is enough just to keep the game alive and go out of the completely well-known patterns which lead to a draw. So let's see what will happen in this game as well. And the fourth, two young players for Ukraine, Anastasia Hnatyshin on the with white pieces. So okay, here I think it will be also some.
With knight f6, again topical line. Bishop e3 a little bit rare compared to the main moves, but also obviously possible. So now we have this current position, which is very typical for this type of structures. Black is very solid on the king side. Of course, white has more pawns on the queen side, so it's still very interesting positional fight.
Yeah, still quite early. We will go back to all these games. Maybe just take a quick look at the other matches, even though teams have been qualified or disqualified already. So Georgia, France. Unfortunately, bronze medalists France are already out. Even if they win today's match against Georgia, they do not have a chance to qualify for the next stage. And of course, it will be nice for them to finish with a win against the reigning world champions from Poland, the Georgian team. Also, we see that Georgia, they have given a rest day to two of their main players playing on board 2 and 3, Leva Javakishvili and Beva Kotenashvili. So, but still, okay, Georgian team is very strong. They're playing with two young players, Kirtadze and Mgewadze on the 3rd and 4th board. Now what we see is the game between Deimante de Lute versus Nino Vachier-Lagrave. It was kind of Italian.
And it's topical line again. White sacrificed a pawn. And yeah, I think we have seen this. Both players are playing quite fast. So So this is the current position after a5. I'm not very familiar, I mean, I don't remember exactly what was here, but in general the position is like this. White has compensation for the pawn, a bit more space, two bishops, but black is also doing okay if they manage to castle soon. So it's compensation for white, long-term compensation, but still very sharp double-edged position. So white may b1 here. A little bit surprisingly, to give the bishop. I'm not sure it's the best idea, but it's not
Okay, we shall see. I mean, we have seen already the Mante playing on this type of positions, just sacrificing a pawn and going for the initiative. She didn't manage to win her game. The previous time, you remember when she had a big advantage and it was a draw at the end. We'll see what will happen.
I'm seeing on the board, it looks very fine for black. Probably white will manage to recover the pawn before, but difficult to believe white can be better here. But okay, still, of course, it's some fight.
Yeah, it was the game, the Lute versus Tukhrunova, which I meant when she had a big advantage, but didn't manage. No, it was, but the idea was the same, yeah, that white sacrificed the pawn early in the opening in order to get a very active position. We'll see what will happen here. Board number 2, Arabidze versus Mitra Hedgezipor. Yeah.
We already mentioned many times, it's very popular, especially in women chess. There are many games lately with this structure, this pawn structure.
Yeah.
So we have this typical, the old line, normally white is playing differently lately with h6 included faster and so on. Now black played this standard round with rook e8, maybe knight f8 next. So here the game contained actually 5 castle. And g6 are a bit surprised at this move because normally if you don't play h6, then you go with knight f8.
Yeah, but here g6, I mean, what is really the idea of this g6?
I guess the idea is to go knight h5 to exchange the bishops, and the h7 pawn is not hanging.
Yeah, that's why I guess white played bishop f4 to avoid this, and now knight f8. Okay, I mean, there are so many different ways to play this Queen's Gambit, right?
No, now since black played a5, white definitely very difficult to push b4. So now the plan usually will go with something like bishop goes back, knight e5, maybe f4, rook to e1 or g4. We already have seen similar plans in the different games that we checked before. So I think white will concentrate on playing in the center with knight e5 and pushing some f4 eventually.
Looks logical what you say, and we'll see if this is what is going to happen. Let's just check Sophie Millet versus Kirtadze. Very big time difference because the Georgian player with black has 22 minutes and white has 45. I don't know if we have something special on the board, but it seems that just black doesn't know this line if she's thinking that much.
Yes, bishop f4, it's of course not the main move, but it's one of the moves. And I'm pretty sure bishop e7 is not the response here. I think the main move is d5, that's what I remember. But okay, there are probably other moves, but bishop e7 already a little bit suspicious after.
A little bit passive, yeah, this
yes,
bishop e7.
b5, basically black must go e5, otherwise you lose, okay, maybe not losing material, but already some jumps with bishop, knights. So probably you need to go e5. And after e5 you are giving up the d5 square. So now we have this position on the board.
Yeah, looking nice for white, I believe.
Better for white for sure, maybe not so much, but it's white better for sure.
Yeah, but in any case, I mean, okay, better position, 20 minutes more for white. I think a very good chance here for Sophie Millet in this game. At least so far, it looks very good for her. And last board, 2 young players, Kesaria Mgewadze versus Manon Shipke. And they also play a very interesting position.
We have some French with knight f6, and yeah, this is very popular line, especially in the past. Bishop c5, castle, and bishop d4 is not the most critical, but also a move. So this is how the game continued. I believe it's a bit risky for black this line, but it seems that Manon, she's knowing better the line because white spent a lot of time, and black now has a lot of time advantage also. And
Well,
this is
actually,
Yes.
white started thinking after rook b8.
I think it's still
Before that, both of them, they were just playing very, very fast. And then, okay, white played h4, which I think is quite a typical move. And black continued playing very fast, and white is thinking a bit. Yeah.
this current position. I think it's still approximately equal, but black probably gained what they want. Now she wants just to bring the rook maybe to c8 and starting creating some attack on the queen side with knight c5, knight f4, or knight e4. It's very complex still position, obviously.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
black is more
we
or
shall
less
see.
doing what in this position should be done.
Okay, which matches we haven't seen?
FIDE we should go, maybe we didn't see FIDE, we didn't see United States. So let's say FIDE against Peru.
Okay.
Quickly, we see many changes in the team. Katerina Lakhno and Alexander Goryachkin are not playing today.
Yeah.
So we have in the first board Cory Daisy against Polina Shuvalova. And we have, yes, we have this very strange position. Black took a lot of squares in the center. I don't know if you want to comment a little bit here. Because she played f6 and then she played f5 next move.
No, this seems strange, of course. Because going f6 and then f5, both of them, I mean, no, actually black is playing quite fast.
Yeah.
So I do not really understand why f5. I mean, if it was f5 on one move, I would think that it is perfectly normal. On the other hand, playing f6 and f5, I'm not sure that I understand why against a3, f6 was the correct idea. And now, okay, I mean, after knight bd2 already, you cannot jump to g5 with a knight or something, so that's why f5. Might be. In any case, okay, they're playing some kind of reversed King's Indian or something.
I'm not sure. Do you think the time is correct? Because it shows that Cory has only 15 minutes, 14 minutes, which is a bit surprising on move 6, but
yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. We see it on the screens. Might be correct.
It's just past 6 moves. And okay, let me comment a little bit. I think here, okay, after knight c6 move second, normally white is going d4. This is the main theory. And then black goes bishop f5 and so on. So bishop g2 is a little bit weird because you give for this center and black is just doing okay now. I mean.
No, but okay. I mean, I have seen Daisy Cory playing such reversed King's Indian or a reverse Pirk, if you would prefer.
I understand, but usually you don't give the square so fast.
No, normally you don't. Normally you don't when you're with white, but okay, I mean, it is played, of course. d4 is much more
she
popular.
played h4 here after f5.
Okay, now this...
but now I see the time changed a little bit, so probably there's some problems with the clock.
Maybe there was some mistake with the clock.
So h4, she played h6, h5, knight f6. This is the current position. Yeah, very interesting how white is playing, but a little bit dubious in my opinion, because black controls all the center now, and usually this is good news.
Yeah, okay. On the other hand, maybe white can play some knight h4 and start somehow trying to create some threats. Very interesting position. Of course, I'm not entirely sure that everything what we see is correct, because also there was some big chances in the clock. No, now it is back to 17 minutes for white.
I think the position might be correct. Position might be correct. Now I just want to mention if knight h4, let's say here, black will probably go bishop here, knight g6, rook g8, and then black will go with long castle probably. I mean, to be honest, I think white is playing with the fire, and I really like black's position. Obviously, still it's very early, but somehow it should be okay for black. It's even, I would say, better probably.
Might be, yeah. I mean, okay. I am not sure why this a3 was played and then h4, h5, and all this. But of course, if you, as you say, go to make a long castle, then b4 and b5 and bishop b2 are some potential threats. So let's see. Yes. Maybe white can just play b4 now instead of knight h4 threatening b5. Try to win some tempi back, because I have the feeling that white was not very precise, maybe allowing black to take all these central squares. But we shall see. Maybe you're right that black is currently maybe more pleasant. But very often in these positions also it depends who is more familiar with the ideas. It's like, okay, when you play modern or Pirc with black and you give all this space, but you have your counter chances. Here white has supposedly a tempo up, playing the same kind of positions.
But also I'm seeing on the screen also that, okay, white is spending much more time, and it seems that Shuval is playing very fast also and quite confident. So yeah, I'm not sure how it will go this game. But okay, let's see later again. Let's come back later.
Well,
to
I see that there was a novelty for black on move 4 in the game Vachier-Lagrave.
Okay, let's see.
So let's see what was that novelty in this.
Okay, queen c7. Yes, I never saw this move. Usually, I think after knight f3, black goes knight c6 or e6. Even bishop g4 is possible, or cd4. Yes, that many moves. cd4 is the main move, but also knight 6, bishop g4, e6 are possible. After knight f3, she played queen c7. Okay, novelty. This is interesting because normally nowadays every move is played, even though it's not very common.
Yeah, to make such so early a novelty, yeah.
But I'm not sure what is exactly the idea. Maybe now you want to take, but yeah, white played c3, which is logical.
c3. I don't know. If c3 is the correct response, then maybe queen c7 is not bad. But I don't understand if white would play dc5 or something, what would be black's response. But okay, c3 was played, bishop g4, so black managed to take out this bishop before playing e6. But yeah, bishop b5. And
no, but I think
I'm surprised that black played c4 here.
Yeah, but already maybe dc5 at some point it was unpleasant. So I think we have kind of French with, you're right, the bishop is on g4. But in any case, I think it's a good version for white, because we have seen many times in normal Caro-Kann. I just want to show you quickly. Let's say in this normal bishop f5, e6. Anyway, black is trying to play like this in c5. But here it seems that white is ready for this. And it's a little bit suspicious how black played. Now black played c4, which is a little bit dubious decision.
Yeah, but maybe she had to.
Yes.
I don't know.
Not easy.
I mean, it doesn't look like a move that you will play because you want to play. It is a move that you play if you have nothing better, right? Because
I don't know why not e6. Not so sure. Is it so bad?
I don't know. And if the dc5?
Yes, I understand dc5, but maybe black can take on f3. Yeah, it's a bit risky because this pin is unpleasant, and maybe it's just better for white. You can just take probably queen f3 back, and it's just better probably.
No, I somehow I have my doubts about all this Queen c7 and how Black
I'm
played
not sure
this.
at all if she knew this or she just played it by herself, not so sure. So let's see after c4 how it continued. h3, take. Here, bishop a4, the game went e6. Now white has a very pleasant position because two bishops, very good French type of positions. The bishop is attacking on h7 eventually. I think it's a very good position for white after b3, trying to maybe disturb black center. Eventually, white also have a plan to just remove the queen and start pushing a4, f5. Usually with this bishop on c2, without black's white square bishop, I think white should be doing very good here.
Yeah, it seems to me also that the white has very good position. I'm not even sure about b3. I mean, it is of course a normal move, but maybe white could go just h4 or prepare f4, f5. It just looks quite nice for white, and okay, at least they have about equal time, so.
Of course, very sharp position still, but
yeah, let's see. However, there was already one game which finished in a draw between.
Actually, I want to step in here because I know exactly this draw. So this is what we mentioned before, this d5, and I told you I know this line, and actually this is how it was supposed to be. So this is the main line, d5 here. This is exactly what I checked also with black. So black is now sacrificing a piece. You cannot go with the king because queen h4, you need to go rook f2. And very important, this I remember, it was very important to start with rook c8. Otherwise, if you take, white has two bishops for the rook and maybe white is better. Yeah. But rook c8 was very important inclusion, and this led to this draw. Rook c4 important. If you take the queen, then bishop f2, black is winning material. So you need to take on c4, and this leads to a forced draw. Castle important. Just to castle, otherwise queen c8 was a threat, so castle, and now this leads to perpetual check. Queen e1, threatening mate, only option for white is to remove the rook, and then this leads to, so I think both players, they just knew this, and yeah, just a first draw.
Beautiful line.
Yes.
For those who doesn't know this theory, it looks of course, like amazing game, because all these precise moves, if you don't know them from home, I think it's not possible just to find.
I'm wondering maybe even we can try to maybe get Sabrina here if she likes, if we have time for that.
Yeah.
Because maybe it's an interesting idea to hear what she thinks about the whole event.
Okay, in any case, I think it's time maybe to go for a break.
Yeah, we can do that. Let's just quickly see the whole match of Spain, and then we can make the break. Let's see the third board. Vachier-Lagrave against Matnazzi. Interesting position. I don't know what is going on here, to be honest. So we left around here, so white took. Black took with the pawn, which is a bit weird in my opinion. Castle a6. So now we have this current position where it looks good for white, but it requires some kind of calculations.
Well, after f takes e4, I think white is just winning.
White can take on e7, no?
Knight takes e7, and then you take on d6.
But all this taking with the pawn on f6 looks very strange to me. Normally you want to take with the bishop.
No, but even, okay, just not taking on e4, I mean, just take with the knight on e5. It is already better for white, but maybe not losing. But after taking on e4, if white now goes knight takes e7,
ed6 looks very bad.
ed6, I mean, I don't know. I don't think that black has any compensation there. Yeah, it is.
To be honest, for now, it looks very good for Azerbaijan team because Vachier-Lagrave is pushing on first board, and this looks very risky position for Spain.
Very, very risky. And
actually, she took on e7, I think. She took on e7, and
not good news for Spanish team. Okay, Sabrina with white already made a draw.
Let's see the last board.
Let's see the last board, maybe there.
Prado, Acebo against Mamadova.
Okay.
So we got to this position, your favorite line in the past. So 92, a5. Okay, black got some game. It's a very complicated position now. So let's see what happened. White sacrificed a pawn for some initiative. So yeah, some exchanges. Okay, difficult to say. But we have this current position where, what is going on here? What do you think? I think black should be doing good, but it's
I
very
also
concrete.
think that black should be doing fine.
Probably it's
Okay,
about equal.
about equal, yes. Still a lot of
Yeah,
things
because
happening.
after bishop before, the rook is hanging, so black doesn't have time to take on g3 or something.
No, there is no time to take on g3, I think. But on the other hand, I don't think also that black has some problems. They'll play just c6 and consolidate the position. And I don't see the problem for black. I think it's about an equal position. And for the moment, I would say that this match doesn't look very good for Spain. Of course, we are still in the beginning. A lot of things will change, no doubt about that. But for the moment, it looks that Team Azerbaijan has the upper hand because of
Especially for the third board, yeah.
the game on the third board, yeah. Okay, let's go on the break, and
Yes.
then when we come back, we'll check what's going on with all these exciting games.
Okay.
Are you ready to witness the most intense and unforgiving format in chess? A knockout where one mistake can send you home. This is the 2025 FIDE World Cup. From October 30th to November the 27th, the chess world gathers in Goa, India for 1 month of chess. 206 players, 8 single elimination rounds. With a $2 million prize fund, every round is a test of nerve. 2-game classical matches, rapid and blitz tiebreaks, and even Armageddon if needed. For the top 3 finishers, the prize is even greater. A ticket to the 2026 Candidates Tournament. This is the chance to earn the right to fight for the World Championship. The FIDE World Cup 2025. Only the strongest will survive.
In December, the world turns to Doha, Qatar for chess at its fastest and fiercest. The 2025 FIDE World Rapid and Blitz Championships bring the globe's elite to battle under lightning time controls. December 26th to December 30th, Rapid and Blitz formats designed to reward precision, courage, and creativity. In the heart of the Middle East, Doha offers more than a board, a world-class venue, a cultural backdrop, and a stage worthy of legends. With a €1 million prize fund on the line and the title of world champion at stake. The 2025 FIDE World Rapid and Blitz Championships, the ultimate test of fast chess.
Welcome to the FIDE Online Chess Museum. The International Chess Federation proudly presents the FIDE Chess Museum, an online space celebrating the rich history and evolution of chess. Explore exhibits that trace the game's fascinating journey. Discover the origins of chess, beginning in the distant past, and follow FIDE's centenary journey. Rare chess sets, unique books and memorabilia, autographs of chess legends, trophies of historical tournaments, and stories of the chess champions. Explore the game's legacy and future. Chess is more than a game. It's a global culture of strategy and unity. Join us to experience this unique online journey where history, culture, and passion for chess converge. And also on your phone.
Are you ready to witness the most intense and unforgiving format in chess? A knockout where one mistake can send you home. This is the 2025 FIDE World Cup. From October 30th to November the 27th, the chess world gathers in Goa, India for 1 month of chess. 206 players, 8 single elimination rounds. With a $2 million prize fund, every round is a test of nerve. 2-game classical matches, rapid and blitz tiebreaks, and even Armageddon if needed. For the top 3 finishers, the prize is even greater. A ticket to the 2026 Candidates Tournament. This is the chance to earn the right to fight for the World Championship. The FIDE World Cup 2025. Only the strongest will survive.
And we're finishing round 3 here in Linares, Spain at the Women's World Team Championship. I'm thrilled to be joined by one of the victors of today's round, representatives of the team of Kazakhstan, and we have team coach and trainer Grandmaster Pavel Kotsur. Thank you for coming, Pavel. And we're finishing round 3 here in Linares, Spain at the Women's World Team Championship. I'm thrilled to be joined by one of the victors of today's round, representatives of the team of Kazakhstan, and we have team coach and trainer Grandmaster Pavel Kotsur. Thank you for coming, Pavel. And we have one of the players, 4th board, Ilnaz Kalyahmet. Ilnaz, thank you very much for coming to the game. Today you defeated your opponent. Quite a nice game. I saw the finish at the end. How would you assess the team situation now and your personal play?
Okay, can you repeat the question?
How would you assess your play in this tournament and also the team? Are you doing well?
Okay, I knew that my position was good. Like from the debut, I got a really not bad position, and after I tried to.
Don't worry, it's good.
I know I have an advantage, and in the moment I don't know how to win, so I think a lot, and so yeah.
And you ended up winning the game.
Yes.
Yeah. So you won 3-1 against Peru, which is a very good result. The team lost the first game against the FIDE team, but you defeated Azerbaijan. Okay, 2 games you won. So good chances to qualify for the quarterfinals?
We have some
Yes,
chances.
we have.
We have some chances.
You have
We have good chances.
you have good chances for the quarterfinals.
Yeah, we will play 2 matches more, and I think if we will not lose, we will qualify. Okay.
My final question for you, Ilnaz. Are you enjoying Spain? Is it your first time here in Spain?
No, this is my second time in Spain. I was playing here in World Youth Chess Championship in 2018, maybe.
Yes.
I don't remember because I was little, and yeah, it's Linares. It's a really legend city for chess. There was a lot of famous tournaments. So yeah, it's a really good good chance to be here. Like,
It's a traditional event here. Here was the famous Linares tournament with Kasparov, Karpov. So you played the youth tournament in 2018. Was that in Santiago, in Galicia?
yeah. It was in Santiago.
I was there as well, training the Spanish team. But of course, it was some years ago. And it was raining a lot. Do you remember?
Yes, and also the tournament hall was like, really like far away from our huddle, and yeah, it was every single day was rainy, and yeah.
But you need to come back to Spain when it's sunny. Many times in the year it's sunny. Both times in November. So interesting. Okay, thank you both for coming to the interview. And we are happy to have Kazakhstan team here in Spain in Linares and hoping for them to qualify to the quarterfinals. Thank you very much. Thank you. And round 4 here in the World Teams in Linares is just finished. The last game was Monova playing for Uzbekistan, and I have the full team here. First of all, thank you all for waiting for me. I know it's late, but I wanted to congratulate you on a very good performance. And let's start with Begin. Your win today, I mean, that really pushed the rest of the team to press hard. What are your sensations now, having won the game, won the match, and going into tomorrow with good chances to qualify?
Honestly, we're feeling very good as a team. Even though yesterday the day was horrible for us, we knew that we can come back, and our plan was to win 2 matches and see our chances. Now our chance looks very good, and we're happy about that.
You were telling me before, team captain, that as long as you are able to probably draw tomorrow, you're probably going through to quarters. Is that your expectations for the tournament?
Oh, actually, it's first time we are participating in the World Teams, our team, and it's as a captain, first time I'm participating in the tournament. So our expectations was kind of let's play. Because we are qualified last time, we won the Azerbaijan for FIDE president spot. So it was kind of 10 days ago. And we just came to play some nice chess.
At the moment, that's working. Which of you two was playing the queen ending at the end? It was you. So it was winning. Then I thought she might get a perpetual, and then she won. Were you confident you would win the game? Okay, so she was clearly very confident. And what about the rook end game? What can you tell us about the rook end game?
Well, she's a little bit upset because she knows that it was an easy win, but somehow she messed that up. Even though with this draw, she actually become WGM. Her rating finally crossed 2300, so we're very happy for her, even though definitely she could win the game.
Well, my congratulations, because I saw her play a lot in Batumi, and she was fearless. I mean, I enjoyed her game a lot. And my final question, of course, you now have 2 players in the semi-finals of the World Cup, Sindarov and Jakovaev. Some words of encouragement. What do you think about this success for your country?
Oh, I'm so proud. So we have already one player will be participating in the candidates, and we have for second also, and I'm so proud of these boys.
Okay, so Uzbekistan on their way to quarterfinals.
Are you ready to witness the most intense and unforgiving format in chess? A knockout, where one mistake can send you home. This is the 2025 FIDE World Cup. From October 30th to November the 27th, the chess world gathers in Goa, India for 1 month of chess. 206 players, 8 single elimination rounds. With a $2 million prize fund, Every round is a test of nerve. 2-game classical matches, rapid and blitz tiebreaks, and even Armageddon if needed. For the top 3 finishers, the prize is even greater. A ticket to the 2026 Candidates Tournament. This is the chance to earn the right to fight for the World Championship. The FIDE World Cup 2025. Only the strongest will survive.
In December, the world turns to Doha, Qatar for chess at its fastest and fiercest. The 2025 FIDE World Rapid and Blitz Championships bring the globe's elite to battle under lightning time controls. December 26th to December 30th, rapid and blitz formats designed to reward precision, courage, and creativity. In the heart of the Middle East, Doha offers more than a board, a world-class venue, a cultural backdrop, and a stage worthy of legends. With a €1 million prize fund on the line and the title of world champion at stake. The 2025 FIDE World Rapid and Blitz Championships, the ultimate test of fast chess.
Welcome to the FIDE Online Chess Museum. The International Chess Federation proudly presents the FIDE Chess Museum, an online space celebrating the rich history and evolution of chess. Explore exhibits that trace the game's fascinating journey. Discover the origins of chess, beginning in the distant past, and follow FIDE's centenary journey. Rare chess sets, unique books and memorabilia, autographs of chess legends, trophies of historical tournaments, and stories of the chess champions. Explore the game's legacy and future. Chess is more than a game. It's a global culture of strategy and unity. Join us to experience this unique online journey where history, culture, and passion for chess converge. And also on your phone.
Are you ready to witness the most intense and unforgiving format in chess? A knockout where one mistake can send you home. This is the 2025 FIDE World Cup. From October 30th to November the 27th, the chess world gathers in Goa, India for 1 month of chess. 206 players, 8 single elimination rounds. With a $2 million prize fund, every round is a test of nerve. 2-game classical matches, rapid and blitz tiebreaks, and even Armageddon if needed. For the top 3 finishers, the prize is even greater. A ticket to the 2026 Candidates Tournament. This is the chance to earn the right to fight for the World Championship. The FIDE World Cup 2025. Only the strongest will survive.
December, the world turns to Doha, Qatar for chess at its fastest and fiercest. The 2025 FIDE World Rapid and Blitz Championships bring the globe's elite to battle under lightning time controls. December 26th to December 30th, rapid and blitz formats designed to reward precision, courage, and creativity. In the heart of the Middle East, Doha offers more than a board, a world-class venue, a cultural backdrop, and a stage worthy of legends. With a €1 million prize fund on the line and the title of world champion at stake. The 2025 FIDE World Rapid and Blitz Championships, the ultimate test of fast chess.
Welcome to the FIDE Online Chess Museum. The International Chess Federation proudly presents the FIDE Chess Museum, an online space celebrating the rich history and evolution of chess. Explore exhibits that trace the game's fascinating journey. Discover the origins of chess, beginning in the distant past, and follow FIDE's centenary journey. Rare chess sets, unique books and memorabilia, autographs of chess legends, trophies of historical tournaments, and stories of the chess champions. Explore the game's legacy and future. Chess is more than a game. It's a global culture of strategy and unity. Join us to experience this unique online journey where history, culture, and passion for chess converge. And also on your phone.
And we are back. In the short break, we had a chance to talk with Sabrina Vega from the Spanish team. This beautiful line that we have seen that finished in perpetual check. She has told us that she was trying to surprise her opponent. She has never played this line with white, and since there are not games in this line, of course Ivan here knows everything, but yeah, she was hoping that to catch her opponent unprepared, but yeah, Beidulaeva, she knew this line, so it ended up in a draw. This is what happens with today's theory, even though if there are no games, people have to be very well prepared, and yeah, it finished in a draw. For the moment, still not looking good for Spain this match.
Let's start to see the first game, how it went. Some developments here. White is probably still doing good, but a lot of moves have been played.
Yeah.
So we let the players around here. So the game continued, queen e2, f4. Here, okay, normal moves. The bad news for black is that the position is probably just in long term not very pleasant. But for now, okay, still a game and a complicated position. Black has some chances on the queen side. So,
yeah, on the other hand, of course, black has to be careful because a lot of tactics appearing with this knight on g5. And yeah, I mean, black has activated her knights on the queen side. On the other hand, the black king is kind of in the middle of the board. And if white manages to break through, either with f5 or with some sacrifice, I think it is very dangerous. However, okay, I think this last move for white, bishop d2, was maybe over.
But what else you could
solid.
do?
I don't know, a move like queen f3, what would happen instead of bishop.
But you're giving on c3, no?
But now I have f5 ideas. And if g takes, let's say, because if you try to take the rook, I think it's very, very risky.
Let's say I take the pawn on f5, then what's happening?
And bishop takes.
He takes.
E takes, queen takes. And okay, a lot of sacrificed material, but it seems that black is maybe just lost.
Okay, this looks very difficult. I mean, probably it's possible, but it looks really...
bishop d2 is very human
really
move,
difficult.
right? You don't sacrifice anything, and you can try to do the same next move.
I think everybody would play bishop d2, because now you want really at some point just to push f5, maybe with sacrifice, maybe with g4 first, and you're not really in hurry probably, so I agree queen f3 might be the better move, but bishop d2 is very normal, and
No, of course, because you don't have to calculate anything and you just prepare, and sooner or later you have this breakthrough. It is for black to decide to go long castle or not.
Probably she needs to go at some point. Because short you never go, and king in the center is still very weak. So probably she
and
needs to
since white is kind of threatening some sacrifices also on e6 or something, I think maybe now it's the time to actually castle. If you're planning to do that, okay, bishop on a3 is blockading this a pawn, so you cannot push a4. So maybe it is not so bad for black.
I think the problem for black is that in long term white has many useful moves. For example, I can play rook f3, protect the pawn, then slowly playing g3, king g2, whatever, and just trying to push g4 at the right moment. Black doesn't really have a plan because you never can move this bishop. If you move the bishop, then a4 will come. Actually, she played queen d7, no? Here, she played queen d7.
Okay, protecting from all these tactics with knight e6. Maybe stopping f5 for the moment. But it seems to me that black, sooner or later, they have to take this decision where to go with the king, because king cannot stay forever in the center. As you said, white always has these ideas with g4 and
but
f5.
But now this f5 might be just winning, no?
f5 immediately. Might be. Let's see. So queen d7
sure,
was
but
played.
It looks very difficult.
f5 and okay, g takes probably only move, and simply bishop takes, right?
Yeah, this is what I thought, and then e6 maybe.
And then e6 is coming. Okay, it is a very responsible decision from white if she will go for these sacrifices, because as we have seen on the previous move, okay, white wanted to keep her advantage without making these decisions. However, I mean, it looks very, very bad.
In the
for
previous
black.
move, you were also giving c3 and b1. Now you just gave only one piece, and it's very straightforward for me calculation, because now, okay, black maybe has to take. Then you take with the knight. You never can castle because I'm controlling this f8 and d8 squares, and then next rook f5 or some jump with the knight somewhere.
And if I don't take on e6, if you don't take,
if you go queen e7, then I can even maybe take on f7, knight f7 even, and then rook e5 and just queen h5.
Yeah, you still don't let me
options.
castle. No, it looks lost for black. We shall see.
f5 is not only move for sure. White has many other moves, but now it looks like a pretty important moment.
No, it is like the right moment for white. And black has actually no choice. I mean, she has to take, otherwise she just resigns. Yes. So she has to accept the sacrifices and then just hope for the best. But objectively speaking, I think after queen d7, f5, white should be winning.
So this is the main line. And now the problem is that also all these pieces are just totally out of the game. And white is piece down, but actually doesn't feel like piece down. King is in the center, and all my pieces are playing perfectly. Of course, it requires some bravery, not to be brave to sacrifice, but it's not very difficult in my opinion. Because after I take there, let's say queen e7, I take, you never can castle. The king is totally shut out, and queen h5 next. If
no, also you cannot even try something like knight d6 and exchange this knight, because the knight on b6 is hanging. So
black bishop g5
black needs a lot of moves to try to somehow exchange. No, I think black is just lost. I mean, I'm sorry to say that, because I would really like the Spanish team to continue.
Let's see if she will play it, because still needs to be brave, right, to sacrifice.
Okay, let's see what's going on board number 4 actually.
Board number 4, okay.
Because I see black is a pawn up, and this is not a good news for
it actually looks
the
like
Spanish team.
Totally winning. It's not only pawn up, but all the pieces are very well placed. This rook is just amazing.
But what happened? Can we go a little bit back, because we left in
around here we left. Then the game continued. Queen d1, rook e8. very quickly it went bad for white. White played here in g4, and after rook a2, suddenly
Okay,
everything was
so
hanging.
she gave the a2 pawn. But okay, she had to give one of the 2 pawns, right?
Probably. Yeah.
So was it just better for black already when
No, I
we
don't
left
think.
it?
Maybe white had something, but
Rook
it need to be
e8.
accurate.
Yeah, just this after this rook e8, maybe white could play something like rook e1 and try to use this hanging.
But not an easy move.
Not an easy move at all. Yeah.
Probably rook e1, trying to pin this rook and creating some counter chances.
Yeah, but after bishop d5, already black is better. And
after rook a2, it's just pawn up and very comfortable. So yeah, so
and bishop
Azerbaijan
d2 was also not a good move. Probably white just had to accept and take on h5.
Yes, already is very bad, and I think Azerbaijan is doing very good in this match. Let's just quickly see the third board. Because we thought Matnadze is also lost. And this is the current position, still it feels lost. You're pawn down.
Maybe we'll just go where we left off.
Yeah, we left here, a couple of moves
Yeah,
on
knight
the plate.
e7 we were discussing that it should be winning for white, more
Just
or less.
very few moves were played, but it feels like white is totally in control here.
Yeah.
Okay, bad news for Spain.
Yeah, okay, still the games are
So
in
many
progress,
games are
but
lost already,
it looks that they are in trouble in all boards, so they need a miracle to save this match. And it's really a pity because with 2-2, Spain would qualify, and but of course if Azerbaijan wins the match, even with 2.5, doesn't matter of the score, then they will qualify and Spain will be out of this competition.
Before we move to another match, just want quickly to show you here something that I saw. Maybe in this game, Balajaeva, Matnadze, white, he's here to move. Maybe very interesting move is rook h3, trying to give mate immediately.
Yeah.
And if you take, I take back, threatening rook g1 and also attacking the knight. And I think here it's just very forced. If knight f4,
it was played rook h3.
And h5.
So
it was played?
Yeah,
yes. So it seems like he just lost by force, even not.
Yeah,
he just lost by force, I guess.
Yeah, it looks like
very, very strong. And if you take here on d6, I just go rook g1 check. To not get mated, only move rook g6, white takes. And yeah, we just take material. And with 2 pieces against rook, with weak king, white should be totally winning.
Yeah, bad news for the Spanish team. Okay, let's
move to India, maybe Uzbekistan, India. We didn't see for a long time. It's also a critical match. If they make 2-2, both teams are qualifying. If somebody lost, then they have some problems. They will depend on the match Ukraine against
China.
Against China, yes.
Okay, first board Tokhryonova versus Padmini. Okay, I think slightly better for white.
Yes, some decent advantage, not so big, but some small advantage.
Not big. Okay.
Yeah.
On the other hand, slightly more time for the Indian player. Okay, BC5 has been played.
Yeah, very pleasant position. This pawn is maybe strong. Difficult to maybe win, but definitely some problems for black.
Okay, and then second board.
Velpu against Omonova seems like equal, more or less, endgame. A bit easier for white, but very slightly. Third board, Karimova, Savita. This is more interesting. I don't know what is really going on here. It's a bit strange position.
Yes. Well, I guess it is maybe slightly better for white because of the pawn structure. This bishop on b3 looks so strange. I don't know how he got there because he is a bit out of play. On the other hand, is disturbing white's
Yeah,
pieces.
let's see the game.
Let's see what happens.
We didn't check this game, so this was the game. I think this is, sounds familiar. I think there are some games here, it's probably theoretical. Okay, white was a little bit better the whole time. And yeah, this is how they got here. Now, okay, black has some interesting plan to maybe go rook d4 to sacrifice, but the problem is white will never take. Maybe white will just try to keep all the pieces. But it's very sharp position. I'm not sure about the evaluation. Maybe white is better, but it's very complicated and
very, very
still,
complicated.
sharp.
And this, what you say with rook d4 is looks like a very good idea.
Yeah, rook d4 is interesting. The point is doesn't threat anything, so white can do everything.
No, but on the other hand, with white, how do you improve
Yeah,
the
not
position?
easy.
How do you make any threats?
Not easy at all.
I don't know, because, yeah, it's not easy. Rook a7 was played,
Rook
which
e7. Normal move. She
it
wants
is a
rook d7.
normal move. On the other hand, I really liked rook d4. So now maybe white can try bishop c2 and exchange this bishop from d3 and at some point try to somehow attack this pawn on c5.
Yeah, probably this is the plan. Yeah. Bishop c2, take. And
Yeah,
then
but this was the difference, that if you played rook d4, I could not do that because e4 pawn would be hanging. And now white has
who knows?
this
Maybe
option.
you could still play this, no? In bishop c2, just taking there. Okay, it's
just
very
take on d4
sharp.
here,
I
yeah.
know.
Maybe.
It's very complicated.
Maybe, yeah.
So,
still possible.
yeah, I think it's still, but even in the game after rook a7, if you play bishop c2, still it's not clear because black still has some counterplay. The only problem is, of course, if one day this knight comes to d3, but very difficult after rook d7. I don't know, it's, for me it's not so clear, this position at all. Maybe white is somewhat better, but
No, I don't know.
sharp.
I mean, my idea was just to play, to put the king on e2
Yeah,
and
of course.
rook c3 back and knight d3. And yeah, of course, maybe not so easier said than done,
Yeah,
right?
no, but even if you do
yeah.
it, still I will play f6, I will protect with the rook on c7, I will protect the pawns. I mean, still continues, it's not, not over. But,
True,
yeah.
but if white doesn't go for this plan, then I don't see
No,
any
white has
other
to play this. The point is, what is the evaluation?
Okay,
Yes, I don't know,
good.
but-
Karimova, she played bishop c2. And yeah, I
And
think,
let's see the fourth board. 3 against Halilova.
okay, here it seems to me that black
Looks
is
very
in
bad
trouble.
for black. Yeah. He just lost queen d6. It happened.
Oh,
White is
yeah.
just pawn up and totally winning because of this spin and g6 hanging. Yeah, black is
Yeah.
about to resign here, I guess.
Okay, so that would mean 1-0 for
Very close.
India
It will look 1-0.
versus Uzbekistan. So on the other boards, really, Uzbek girls, they have to find a way to score some points. Of course, if Ukrainian team doesn't beat China, then even by losing either Uzbekistan or India will qualify for the next stage because they already have 4 match points each and Ukraine has only 2 points. So let's maybe go to,
go to China.
Ukraine-China
Yes.
and check what's going on there.
Yes, we have on the first board Song against Osmak. Yeah, about equal more or less. Black is having a normal position for this type of neither positions. And yeah, let's show the game. We let the players around here. I think black is doing very good, but it was still unclear. So this is how all happened, rook e5, rook c5, black wants to push d5, and this is exactly what happened. And this is the current position. I mean, black is doing perfectly fine, but white is also not worse probably, so it's about level position more or less.
Okay, but I still think that maybe black is
Yes.
a bit better. And also there are some small tricks connected with bishop takes a3 at some point maybe. So
I would
yeah.
say black is more pleasant to play with black, but
Yes.
it's not like objectively better probably. But yes, it's a little bit more pleasant and very good for black pieces. So
Yeah.
so we'll see.
We shall see. Board
Second
number
board.
2, it seems that black is kind of winning.
What was the last move? Was knight x3?
Buxa against Lu. Let's go back to where we left them, because now it looks that
Okay, it was this game
black
with
is-
knight f6.
Oh yeah, this that we didn't know what white should do, if they should take on e6
White did
or
not take
not.
on e6. She played knight e5.
95, okay,
95.
and
No, black was doing very good the whole game. Yes, take,
Yeah.
c8. I just don't quite understand the last. So this is very nice tactic. Queen d5 here, very important move. This is what she played, attacking on g2. Now only move to not lose is probably bishop f1, because if you cannot move the rook. If you move the queen, then it's mate.
yes.
And if you play knight f3, then queen d3 is winning because of the pin. So the only move is bishop f1, and now I guess just queen e4 is just winning for probably.
No, but even bishop takes e3 and rook c2 is
Yes,
also winning.
also, yeah, this is also
So,
easy.
yeah.
Rook c2, rook g2.
No, I think, yeah, I think very good game from the Chinese player, because she had this a bit unusual, at least for us. We didn't know this idea. From the opening, she got the initiative, and then, okay, some small inaccuracy from white allowed all this tactical.
She played queen f1 here, so she's admitting that is totally lost. Queen f1, bishop e3, king h1 happened.
Okay.
And okay, black is winning this game.
Yeah, black is just exchange up, plus she still has better position. But this is what, this is what we said from the beginning, it becoming dangerous for white, because black got this initiative very early on in the game.
Okay, let's see Natalia Zhukova, third board.
Yeah, I mean, let's move on to other boards.
It's probably about draw. Black is doing okay. She managed to equalize.
Yeah.
And, yeah. I think it's
Okay,
about equal.
3 against 3 pawns. Of course, still the fact that they have 2 rooks each gives maybe some chances, but most probably this will be a draw. But okay, also here, Zhukova only 5 minutes versus 23. So, yeah, let's see the last board,
Last
if
board is
Ukraine
this
has
position
some.
where, okay, I think black is doing definitely fine, but it's still sharp position. Now I like black's position with the knight on g5 a little bit more. You have some potential with h3 or something, so...
Yeah, the typical attack in this kind of
Yeah.
Caro-Kann with
For
knight
example,
f6.
queen d1 last move, it's a little
Queen
bit
d1
weird.
looks a bit strange, right?
Yeah, I think black might be much better here. I think the move might be, I'm not so sure, but might be bishop f4. You just
Yeah.
want to exchange, and eventually also d4 is hanging after some rook d8, so it's very difficult to protect d4 pawn. The knight on g5 is untouchable. Eventually some h3 ideas. So it looks very suspicious for white as well.
Yeah, doesn't look good for Ukraine. I mean, even if they won the match today, it was not sure that they would qualify. But not winning this match against China means for sure that their participation here is over. It is really a pity. They took silver medal just a month ago in the European Team Championship in Batumi.
Okay, let's see, they're still
And
fighting.
They are still fighting, but for the moment, it seems to me that Buxa is definitely lost, and also she has 1 minute versus 16. I don't see how she can turn around this position. Of course, still the score sheets are signed. Anything is theoretically possible, but okay, objectively not much chances. Okay, Georgia, France.
I think,
we have one result already.
Okay, let's see, Georgia, France.
It was a
Vachier-Lagrave,
draw
yeah.
between Dailute and Vachier-Lagrave. They repeated 3 times, I think.
They got this position, and the white cannot avoid the repetition, so yeah.
Yeah, okay. I mean, okay, both teams here, okay, Team Georgia is, of course, leading their group, and Team France, unfortunately, is already out, even if they win the match today. But let's just check the games. So Arabidze versus Hedjazipur, maybe slightly better for white.
It's still unclear position.
And also, okay, slightly more time. Young Kirtadze, maybe not doing so well.
White's
versus
doing very good on the white squares.
Sofia. Maybe we just go a bit back to see how they got to this position.
You remember we checked this one and we
Yes.
thought white is better. And actually white is just very comfortably better. So the game continued like this, bishop f6, now f4. f4 even giving
F4,
more white
yeah.
squares after bishop f3 or something.
Yeah.
Bishop to e4 maybe.
Okay, but black is looking to create some counterplay.
Looks very easy for white in my opinion, and big chances for white here to win.
And last board,
Last board black is
black
crashing.
looks like
Black is just
winning.
winning now after rook c3.
rook c3, yeah?
It looks like
Okay.
very pleasant. Because c2 is hanging, and if you take, then knight c3 with double attack, and everything is collapsing.
And I cannot take anything on e4?
I am attacking the queen, so
Yeah.
I think it's just impossible.
Okay, rook e4,
D4,
d4, and okay, queen takes, but this is just lost.
Yeah, just exchange down. So yeah, so I think even rook c3 is probably not the only move. Black is already pawn up and having very good position, but
Yeah.
rook c3 is just winning probably on the spot. I'm not sure if other moves, maybe rook c2.
Rook takes c2 is another candidate move, but okay, queen takes, rook takes, king takes.
But definitely
This
rook,
should be
rook
also
c3
winning
is
for
not
black.
difficult, and I think she will see it because it's not very difficult. You just
Okay.
remove the queen, and yeah, if you go queen somewhere, rook c2 now with mate.
Okay, game of Zhukova with Gorky finished in a draw.
Finished and draw, okay.
Let's maybe quickly check other matches before we go.
I think we didn't see yet.
Okay, Matnadze lost, and Prado Acevo lost. So already Spain is out.
Yeah, Spain is already out. Yes. Unfortunately,
yeah.
good news for Azerbaijan, though Azerbaijan is already qualifying for the next stage.
Azerbaijan qualifying. They were here even though they lost a qualification match against Uzbekistan, but then there was a problem, I think, with the visas with the Algerian team, so they came here as substitutes, and now they managed to qualify
Yes, and they're very good
from
team.
the group.
They're very
Of
good
course,
team.
they're very good team. All teams here are very good. Azeri team also with very interesting players. And I think one of those teams which can actually win against anything. So it will be interesting to keep watching them, of course. I'm sorry because we are in Spain, and all the local chess lovers are going to miss the Spanish teams. But okay, I mean, actually, yeah, also Sara Sadat lost.
She
Maybe
lost
we
already?
just go to see what happened, because all 3 games finished.
Actually, it happened
Suddenly.
what we exactly said. F5 she played.
F5, yeah.
E6. This was exactly what happened. And here black collapsed very fast because it just probably lost.
Oh, bishop
Queen
e7 was played,
Yes,
yeah?
because already a lot of checks were coming, so she
Yeah.
needed to cover this e5, but after queen e5, queen takes. Queen f7, white just won here. After king d7, I guess everything is winning. Knight c5 check maybe, just winning material. The bishop, the rook, everything is hanging. So,
So yeah, black just resigned here after queen f7. Yeah, a big win for the Azeri team. They win 3.5-half.
yes. Let's jump shortly to USA, because we didn't check this match. USA against Kazakhstan.
Okay.
It's not relevant for qualification. I think both teams are qualified, but it's still interesting to see what is happening. So we have on first board Kamalidenova against Yipka Risa. We see that Bibisara is not playing again because she's resting for tomorrow's day. So the first board, what do you think is happening here? Black should be good, no?
Yeah, I'm just trying to understand what happened in this
Black
position,
has
why
one pawn up and
the white's king is still on e1. I have no idea because we were not watching this game before, but now it looks that black is much better.
you just pawn up and also the
Yeah.
king on e1 is very weak.
No,
So
it is
black
for white to move.
Yeah.
But yeah, also the g6 pawn is kind of hanging, so I don't know.
Yeah, I think black is probably close to be winning.
Maybe bishop takes e4 and queen takes g5.
But
pawn
still
takes,
doesn't change much.
And knight g3. I don't know. I mean, I'm just trying to somehow get a good knight versus bad bishop.
I'll go rook f4 probably.
Rook
with-
f4. Yeah. I mean, okay, sooner or later maybe I will manage to take this pawn on e4, but how exactly, I'm not sure.
I'm not so sure about that. I think in any case, okay, of course, some technical issues for black, but in general, black should be close to be winning. Let's
Yes.
see the second board, what's going on there. Sargsyan against Kurmanglieva. What about this position?
This position looks very unclear. I don't know.
Pawn up for black, but okay, some weaknesses.
Okay, but the pawn up, I don't think it's so relevant here because these e6, e5 pawns are.
I mean, definitely
Quite
black
weak.
is not worse here. Black is doing
No,
very
I
well.
don't think that black is worse, but on the other hand, okay, it's probably white has enough compensation.
A bit easier for
But
black with the two
Yeah,
bishops.
no, I agree that it is probably easier to play with black this position. And board
Third
number
board.
3, Balabayeva
Against
against
Crush.
Crush. Here,
here, it's
What's
a little
going
bit
on?
complicated. Now we need to calculate if bishop f4, knight d3,
bishop f4,
king
knight
d2.
d3, king d2.
Actually, this happened. She played bishop f4, and now it's black to move.
No, I think knight d3 has to be played.
Yes, she did. King d2.
King d2
and
and
rook,
then just rook a3 or
rook a3 maybe, yes.
yeah, because rook c8 I just take on h6, I guess.
Yes, rook a3.
Rook a3.
And it continues, yeah. Black wants maybe rook d8 eventually, take on a2. Yeah, black should be fine. It's probably about equal, but
Yeah.
still continues. Maybe bishop to g3 now, rook to d8.
Bishop to g3, yeah.
The game
I
continues.
don't know, I mean some tactics and mating threats maybe. But yeah, I mean, surely white shouldn't be lost here, maybe not even worse. But again, easier to play for black.
Yeah, of
And
course.
also Balabayeva, she has just 1 minute left, so she has to be really careful about some tactics in this position. And game number 4
Tank
from,
against Kali Ahmed.
yeah, okay, this looks also like a fairly
Looks about
balanced
equal.
game. Okay, white should somehow, I guess, protect
Bishop
this
c5.
pawn.
Bishop c5.
And bishop c5.
It feels a bit easier for white with this pawn on d6, but should be more or less equal.
Yeah. Should we go back to Ukraine
Yeah,
and
of course.
China?
Let's go. So we have first board, Song against Osmak. Osmak did some improvements, so now I like black's position here.
Yeah, as we said, some tactics against the white king
Yes,
might
b5
appear.
now should be the move, I guess.
And this knight on c4 is very unpleasant.
Yeah, b5 just to cement this knight, and black is definitely better. It's maybe not a huge advantage yet, but it's already unpleasant.
Yeah, just okay, black has a bit less time. So, but I think this is the chance for Ukrainian
course.
team to score something, because okay, Zhukova has already made a draw, and
Let's see,
Buksa
Buksa-
was very much lost.
And it's still continuing to be lost.
Yeah. Okay. What happened after we just go back a little bit?
Yes, okay, she just took the
So bishop
exchange
takes
and
e3, queen takes b3,
Yeah.
and bishop e4.
Yeah, I think everything was good already, so yeah, nothing changed dramatically. I think black is just winning this game.
Yeah, no, I'm just wondering about this move bishop e4. It is probably a good move, but not the most obvious.
Yeah, but
I
it's
must
not the
say.
only move black could play.
Yeah.
Everything. She just decided to
So
play
bishop
forward.
d4, bishop takes
Yeah.
g2,
Yeah.
and white couldn't take
With the queen because queen
because
b1
of queen b1 and rook
and
c1.
c1.
So
And
some
this
nice
mate.
tactics
Yeah.
from the Chinese player, and now I think white
The
is...
game continues, but there's no way here that white will save this game.
Okay, so China is probably equalizing.
What do you
Okay,
mean
equalizing. I mean, if Osmak manages to
No,
win,
but
which
Osmak
is
is far away
which is
from winning.
far from
Let's see
being
the
done,
game
of course.
Natyushin against Lee.
Okay.
Still very good for black, it looks.
So it was played bishop f4, what we were discussing.
She played bishop
White
c3.
didn't want to exchange this bishop. She needs this bishop to protect the d4 pawn. Otherwise, d4 pawn becomes very weak. And but now, of course, black has ideas against the white king. It looks much more pleasant for
She
black.
just played rook e8, sacrificed the bishop for the moment.
g3 was played and rook e8.
Yeah.
Okay, can white take this bishop? I don't think so.
It feels impossible. I think if you play rook e8, g4, I guess everything is winning, maybe even simply queen f4 with the idea knight h3 or knight f3, a lot of threats. So should be just
Yeah,
pressing.
just okay. Also, just knight h3.
Knight h3 yes also. I think should be everything here.
No, okay. It looks impossible to take this bishop.
Yeah.
Then, on the other hand, why white played g3, just creating some weaknesses? I'm not sure if g3 was a good move, to be honest.
But anyway, it was difficult already, I guess, because you need to do something. Black just wants to play rook e8 and then h3, something.
No, I understand that, but why to play g3 alone if you're not even threatening to take on f4? I mean, yeah, I think, okay, it's not easy for white to give moves. Also, yeah, no, I think this will be very, very difficult for white to defend. So, yeah, I think really only chance for the Ukrainian team is on board number 1, where Osmak has some slight advantage, not much, but maybe only there they can really fight to win all the other
Yeah,
boards.
I think it's very difficult for Ukrainian team to win this match because, okay,
Yeah.
board number 2 is already almost gone, and then we see this board here. White actually needs to win here if they want to win the match, which is very difficult task.
Okay, still in shorter time controls, everything is possible. We have seen a lot of unexpected turns in many games. But I see a result in the match Uzbekistan. India, fourth board, has resigned already, Khalilova. She was lost for a while. I mean, yeah, last time we saw it, she just lost the pawn on d6.
Yeah, we saw this position. It was clear that white will win this game.
Yeah, I mean, okay, they played few moves more, but nothing could really change, and then she resigned.
So let's see the other games. Let's see first board, Tokhryonova, Padmini. Actually, Padmini is probably making draw now. So this
Yeah,
good
but
for
Mini
India.
managed to take this pawn on a4, right? Because there was a pawn there. If you move back a few moves.
Yeah, we saw this position, and then somehow black simply attacked the pawn, and
Yeah.
it was a draw. So now, okay, now this game will finish probably in a draw. Board number 2.
Even though now the black has a pass pawn. So
No, but okay, white is
some
never lost.
theoretical chances, maybe even
I
for
don't think
black
so.
to.
I think white is making draw here for sure.
Should be.
And
Should
the
be, of
second
course.
board, Velpua, Omonova, it's also about equal. So Indian team is doing good. I mean, they already won one game, so They're doing good. And the third board, Karimova, Savitka, this was the only problem they had, this position.
But now it looks
Now it looks more or less fine. Yeah?
more or less fine.
So the
for
game
black.
continued, bishop c2. This is what I mentioned before, that it looked like better for white, but it was not so easy because black is also solid. She did this, just protecting all the pawns. And yeah, white was trying to go to a5 square, but it was not possible. And still continues. I think this is the only game where actually Uzbekistan, they need to push. But yeah.
Okay, white has to find a way to activate this knight from b2. I mean,
very easy,
if the knight goes to d5, it would be a different story. But now I see black is maybe ready to push f5.
She
yes,
did
she
actually
did it.
immediately.
And yeah, I mean, I'm not even sure that white is better in the moment.
No, it's not obvious.
Well, we shall see.
Oh, black is doing good, king e6, and yeah.
Okay, let's not forget that if Ukraine doesn't win their match against China, then both teams, Uzbekistan and India, will qualify for the knockout stage. Doesn't matter who wins in their match.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's true.
Okay, which other matches we haven't seen
Okay,
for
FIDE
a
we
while?
didn't see for a while. FIDE against Peru, not very important match, but okay, interesting to see. Actually, this game, Korea against Shuvalo, that we mentioned, it's very risky for white. Shuvalo won in 23 moves, so let's see what happened.
Yeah.
I told you I had very bad feelings for this game. So white played here knight h4, bishop d6, c4 she played, castle. And very quickly it became very bad, knight
Yeah,
f4
knight
now.
f4. Yeah.
She's losing a pawn, and black just won very convincingly this game. So I'll just quickly show the game, but it's not very exciting. It was very straightforward win. So black just won. Good game.
Yeah, FIDE team without their two first boards. But of course, they need to get some free day before before the eliminations. They have already qualified as a first team in their group, so they could afford to give a free
Let's
day
see
to...
number 2, Garifulina Garcia Andrada.
Okay, you can see that.
White is, okay, white is just pawn up and big advantage. So FIDE team, yeah, I think they will just win probably this match. Let's see the third board, Schuchman with black against Contreras. It looks about equal, maybe a bit better for white.
Equal, yeah. Nothing special really. And
Giria against Jimenez Salas also looks very good for FIDE team. So yeah, they're a very strong team, so they will just win this match, I guess. And this is what will happen, I think.
okay, maybe let's just check USA Kazakhstan.
Okay, which game you want to check?
First board,
board,
Kamaledenova versus Kari Saib.
Black is still very close to be winning.
Yeah, black has a very big advantage.
The bishop is quite strong, and
Yeah.
a lot of pawns are following down, so black is probably winning. But still, of course, some technique requires.
Okay, I think big chance for USA to win against Kazakhstan, because all the other boards, they look more or less...
Sargsyan, what is this? This is about, I don't know what is this actually.
I
It's
think
probably perpetual check.
there was some checks. Maybe you go a few moves.
Yeah, we saw this position, so the game
Yeah.
continued, rook b1, a4. And now, so she sacrificed.
Okay.
And now this is some kind of perpetual check, queen e5, queen e6, probably.
Yeah.
Probably some kind of... But I'm not sure here it was a bit... This looked better
No,
for
I
black.
think
yeah?
black was winning at some point.
This looked winning here.
I think if black would play any other move, but not
Bishop
bishop
D3.
d3, then it would be just winning, like bishop e8 or something. I mean, it is not possible to give perpetual then, but just bishop d3 was...
Yeah, bishop e8, the difference is that you want to play bishop f7 at some point.
No, I want to cover this check.
So now, now it's probably draw. Now it's probably draw.
Now I think it's just queen f6 and or queen e5.
And Baobab against
Queen
Irina
e5,
Krush.
yeah.
Also, Irina Krush is just doing good, maybe.
Yeah. No, this Kurmangaleva, yeah, I mean,
Let's see board number 3.
board number 3,
White has compensation, but yeah, difficult to imagine black will be worse here, but okay, it's still about equal, I guess.
I think black is actually better.
Not sure, because I have this pawns, rook a7 is coming.
Okay, but it is for black to move, right? So they can play just a5, rook c1, I guess. You want to go rook c7. And
No, it's definitely only black playing for win. I mean, this
rook
is
e8,
obvious.
and
Yeah.
okay, this h5 is going to fall. So yeah, I mean, maybe not winning for black, but definitely better, in my opinion. And okay, last board in that match, Zoe Tang versus Kali Ahmed. Okay, it was this position with the pawn on d6.
Looks better for white.
Looks slightly more pleasant.
Black
for white.
took this decision to play 4, which I'm not sure about it. Now, okay, now it's a bit better. Maybe we can just somehow play queen 4 at some point, or queen g4. I don't know, but it's still playable, still close to equality.
Sorry to interrupt you, but I just saw something happen in the game Song against Osmak,
okay, what's
and
going
now
on?
it looks that white is winning.
How it happened?
How did it happen? We left somewhere
Oh, she
here.
didn't play b5, she played knight a3.
She played knight takes a3, starting some tactical operations.
But she
But
didn't see
after
maybe
king a2,
king a2, yeah?
she played queen c5, queen c5, queen e3, and then queen d5 check.
Yes, and c4, and now
C4.
white won piece. Yeah?
And now instead of queen a5, no, after queen a5, white just took a piece. But what else she could do? I mean, could she do something else? If queen
Sorry.
c5, I don't understand. Queen c5, white can just take. And
But I can also take on a3 immediately, no? b8-3.
yes.
I could take immediately. I mean, instead of queen c5, I can take b8-3, no? Maybe still the same, maybe still black plays e4.
Yeah.
Yeah, but okay, this was very difficult. In any case, I think very bad decision from Osmak to take on a3, because b5 was very obvious and easy move, just
No, maybe she
keeping the
just,
advantage.
okay, don't forget that she was down on her 3 minutes or something. And most probably she just saw that the white cannot take b takes a3 because of bishop
But this is my point, that
a3 and winning.
sometimes practical decisions are better. b5, it's keeping the advantage, and with short time, it's easier. After knight e3, yes, she missed probably even king a2 immediately. Yes.
No, I think she missed how strong is king a2.
Yeah.
Because after queen c5, still white cannot take on a3, but queen e3 is just giving the advantage. And now I think
Yeah, now the current position is probably
it
close
is
to be
just,
lost.
yeah, I think it's just a lost for Osmak. Also, she has just 39
Yes,
seconds.
attacking the queen, and if you take, I protect the bishop, and white is piece up. And if you don't take, then bishop d5 next, and white controls everything.
Yeah, it seems that white has consolidated the position. Of course, black doesn't want to exchange queens, because that would mean just to resign. But after queen b6, I don't think it's so difficult for white to defend.
Yeah, it's game
There are
over,
not too many
bishop
threats.
d5, and game.
Yeah, no, it's just a surprising turn of events, yeah, because that was probably the only board where Ukraine could score, as we were talking. Okay, I mean, let's check the other games. Books are still fighting, but in a lost position. She's exchanged.
And 3 pawns down, I think it's just...
yeah, and several pawns
she
down.
should resigns very soon. And the next game is Knatyushin against Lee. still black is keeping the advantage in this game.
Yeah, well, can you go back to see what happened in this position? Because I see that
yeah, we saw
they
here
have
white
exchanged
took on
some
h4,
pieces.
very risky. Probably black was just winning somewhere very
Took on h4,
quickly,
this is
but-
really surprising. Okay, let's see what happened. Yeah, I think black should be just winning here. Okay, knight h3, king g2.
Bishop h6 she played.
Bishop h6. I don't know if that's the move. I
Yeah,
mean, some
okay,
rook
but
h8 and rook takes h4 looks to
everything
me.
was good. I think black was just definitely winning here. And after they played these moves now, what is the
Oh,
situation?
queen f3, queen f4. I don't know. I think, okay, black is trying to play it safe
Yeah.
because she knows that they are winning the match. But
Okay, now this is the situation, and I mean, she played practically. Black is still much better, and
no, black is still much better
You
because
don't-
white made some mistakes. But of course, yeah, she
but
gave
what I
some
mean is that
chance.
black is in total control of the game. You don't need to win this game, so I think she's doing quite okay with short time on the clock. I think it's very logical what she's doing. I mean, difficult to imagine here white winning. So
Black is trying to repeat moves. What is
she
going
played
on?
bishop h3 here.
No, she's not maybe trying to repeat. She's trying to take on d3 and on f1, right?
Yes, bishop e4
bishop
now.
e4.
White played.
Okay.
Yeah.
Both players are down on seconds. So even though black is objectively much better, I think everything can happen.
Okay, but given the fact that black is, I mean, China is winning on the other boards for sure, so it means that
Yeah.
it just doesn't matter anymore, this game. I mean, maybe the Chinese player will win, maybe not, but in any case, I think China is going to win this match. I don't see any options, especially in the second board. Natalia Buxa just should resign soon, and Julius Mak also is piece down. So.
Okay, so
Very
let's
good.
check
Yeah.
the other matches. Okay,
Which
so Spain, Azerbaijan has finished with a win for Azerbaijan and qualification. FIDE versus Peru, they are
They're
leading
2-0,
2-0.
and they'll win the
In any
match.
case, yeah, Peruvian team is unfortunately out of the competition, and FIDE team continues as winner of their group. So, United States, Kazakhstan, both teams have qualified already. Maybe USA has a chance to win this match. But it was supposed that Carissa Ip was winning,
No, it's not so
and now
clear.
I see that it became totally unclear.
Yeah,
This
because
game.
G6 is hanging now, and G4 also, and suddenly White is back in the game.
Okay, so very unclear match. In any
Yeah.
case, both teams have qualified. So, okay, of course it is important for them, for their future pairings, but not so crucial. Then, okay, Ukraine, China we have discussed just until now. So Osmak unfortunately sacrificed a piece and then couldn't play precisely and is now lost. I don't know if you are showing the positions from
Yes.
what we are talking. And
This
then-
one, but it's just, okay, we just showed this already for a long
Yes,
time.
so
So,
didn't change much. I think Buxa is already getting mated. If you can show the game of Buxa, yeah, this is the position. It is, I think she's just, yeah, she just resigned. So we have the first win of China. Buxa resigned in this position because she was getting mated. Zhukova made a draw quite some time ago, and yeah, doesn't look good for.
Tushin against leader, still playing, but the game's already not very important. I mean, probably White will manage to somehow make draw,
Yeah,
but it's not very relevant for the score of the match. And let's see a little bit France with Georgia, because we didn't see a long time First two boards made a draw. Vachier-Lagrave against Dailute and Mitra against Mary Arabidze, they made draw also.
Arabidze was better at some point, right? Or
No,
not
she
really?
was slightly more comfortable. I don't think it's better.
Okay, France won on
Yes.
board 4, so it
Yes.
is 2-1 for France against
2-1, and Sophie
Georgia.
Miet is still playing, and she's also winning. So France will win one match, but unfortunately this will not help them for the qualification.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. I mean, of course, nice finish for France to beat the current world team champions from Poland 2 years ago.
I just have one question, what this means for the qualification, because China probably will win, and if Georgia is losing, if China is passing Georgia, if they're number 1 now, this is very interesting to know.
I would just check,
Because
quickly check that.
China might be first now after they win, because they will probably win.
Okay, we are talking about Pool B.
Yes.
And no, but Georgia had 8 points and China had only 5.
Okay, then doesn't matter, then Georgia are still first. And yeah, Georgia will be first, but they lost their last match. So.
Yeah, because China, they lost from Georgia
Yeah.
yesterday, and before that they drew with
Okay.
India, so it will
Okay,
not
so
change.
it didn't matter for them, but still it's not nice to lose a match. And China will probably finish second.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's good. Good for China.
Okay, Kazakhstan, USA,
Let's see.
they were second, third, so whoever wins will be going
Yeah.
into the
We have
knockouts as place number 2.
We have one result there, one draw, and then let's see the other games. So Yip Karisa against Kamalidenova. Yip Karisa was much better. Now I'm not sure even if she's okay. It's a very tricky position suddenly for her.
Okay.
I think
see.
she's probably just lost because Rook H7 is coming. I don't see any check for black, so I think white is just winning this game.
Yeah, how did it happen? Can you go back a
It
bit?
happened, okay, here it was very good for black. We saw this position.
Yes.
And then 2 moves later already was very good for white. King F5. Already it became
Yeah,
tricky.
King F5. Yeah, this was very important.
But still here is probably not worse, but she played very careless. She just played like this. And she missed this Rook H3. Very strange because now no checks and Rook H7 is just made soon. So yeah, I think the game is over. I think black will be,
Yeah, so E4 was
yeah.
a mistake, although it looks
Already bishop
maybe-
c5 is a tricky move, and e4 it's already like totally not much sense because you don't threat anything, and the threat was Rook H3, so
Yeah, there is no checks against the white king.
that's the point. Yeah.
And yeah.
I
It
would
seems
prefer even
that,
here after Rook G3 I would prefer bishop e7 or something just to have Rook G5 in mind.
Yeah, black should find a way not to get mated.
Yeah.
She
Now it just
didn't,
lost,
and
yeah.
now I think it is nothing to do.
Yeah, now it's lost.
I mean, maybe she should try rook takes g4.
But anyway, it's probably mate, Rook H7, I take, and the attack continues anyway, so
Attack continues, but at least black is not mated immediately.
yeah.
So, yeah, surprising turn of events. And board number 2 was a draw between
Yes.
Kurmangaleva
This we
and
mentioned. And
Sargsyan.
board number 3,
Balabaeva against Crash was okay. It was better for white.
no,
it was better for black,
This
but
what
now
I
it
told
is-
you, this position, I was not sure because in a practical terms, this bishop and rook and this pass
Okay,
pawns-
but black didn't play a5. She played rook a8,
Yes.
and she stayed very passive. Oh, and she allowed this rook c7, very risky decision, because she could go rook e8 simply and
Okay, but it was not
try.
simple, it was only moves probably. Now she made mistake, and here the current position is already dangerous. It's still maybe possible to save, but already with these pieces very active.
Very difficult.
E6 is
I think,
coming,
to
F4
save.
maybe coming. It's
Yeah.
difficult in practical terms
No, I
to,
think
to
very
save.
big chance for Balabaeva to win this game.
Yes. think
Okay,
she
of
might
course, they are both down on their seconds.
So
30
actually,
seconds
United States
increment.
are in danger to lose because Yip Karis is losing, and if
Yes.
Crash also lose here.
No, then they will lose the match for
And let's
sure.
see, Tang Zoe against Kali Ahmed. It's still about equal,
Okay,
more or
it is
less.
very complicated.
Yeah.
A lot of pieces on board. Black has blockaded this d6 pawn.
White is a little bit better, but it's close to be equal.
Yeah, it was always slightly easier for white to play this position. If she will manage to win Zoe Tang, I don't know, but she has chances, of course. Still very complicated. And Kali Ahmed down to 15 seconds. So she has, she has a difficult task to defend with 30 seconds. And can we just quickly go over this India-Uzbekistan match?
Okay, two results there. Seria on the fourth board won against Khalilova. Velpua against Umida draw, Umida Umonova. Padmini on the first board against Tohrionova. They're still playing, but it's still a relevantly easy draw.
Yeah, it looks like a draw between Tohrionova
And the only game that will decide the match is probably Karimova against Savita. This game that we mentioned. And they're still fighting, but still Black is holding for the moment.
And did they finish Ukraine versus China?
Let's see.
Okay, Osmak is still playing.
We have two results there. There are two games going on. 1.5-1/2 for the moment for China. Two games playing, Song against Osmak.
Okay, something again strange happened in the Osmak game.
Okay. So we left around here.
So maybe we should just follow this game because it is maybe the most interesting what we
Actually,
have.
it was totally winning, but then suddenly White hesitated here. She played 95 and then she went back.
No, but I think she, instead of just playing very solid, the Chinese player, she continues to play for some tactical complications.
Okay, 95 was logical move. She probably missed this Queen E7 idea that Queen E2 is coming.
No, but here, what happens? Was it a mate? Because if she just takes on D7,
Queen E2,
Queen E2, King B1, and
okay,
and
yes.
what?
I think it's winning. Okay, but she didn't see. I think it's winning, but
okay, I mean, if I
like,
go Queen D1,
Queen
just
C1,
Queen
yeah.
C1, Queen D3, and now if Queen C2, Queen F1 is a draw, but King A2 here, and after Queen E2, just Rook B2.
Yes, okay, the line you're saying is this Queen D1, Queen C1, Queen D3, Queen C.
No,
King
Queen
A2.
C2 is Queen F1, and here
Rook B2.
just Rook B2.
Yes.
And okay, but White had enough time to calculate all that, because after Knight F3, it is suddenly more or less equal again, the position. So let's see what happened. Queen E2 check, Knight D2.
I don't understand still. She
Bishop
missed
C3,
this.
okay,
No,
you
no.
are losing the piece.
No, but you should understand she missed this one, Queen F3 here. I think she wanted to play Queen
Yes,
D2. She just missed
most
Queen F3.
probably she missed that.
And now she needs to play here, Bishop C3, and okay, now the game is again on. Even now, I mean, Black can even win probably, I don't know. Because they
Okay,
have
let's see
short time.
what happens. Rook B2.
Okay, let's see the current position. This is the current position. Let's follow live. Still looks winning for White.
No, again, probably Black missed something.
But now Knight F6, it's not winning or not? Maybe not. King G7 and some perpetual check.
Some perpetual check maybe you have, or maybe not. But what if I just take on B5? Isn't it winning?
Yeah, it is, but you're giving the bishop. I'm not sure.
Knight
she'll
F6 check. I mean,
This
I'm
I
not giving
understand,
anything.
but I'm not sure she'll play this. Let's see.
Yeah.
She has more time, so she has time to think here.
Okay.
It looks again winning,
I
but
agree that it looks winning again for White. On the other hand, yeah, I mean, okay, it shouldn't be too difficult
she
to
took
win
on B5,
again.
very good. She played, and I think now she'll probably win. Let's see, the last board is Khniatushin against Lee. There, what is happening? There is about draw
Okay,
probably.
I guess. Okay, white has to work to make the draw, of course, but in any case,
probably
China is
close.
not in danger to lose on that board. So,
Yeah.
yeah, that means that Ukraine will not continue in the elimination phase
Yes.
of this tournament.
Yes, if China wins this game
Yeah.
on first board, then it's over.
No, I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure that even if they have won against China, they would for sure qualify. Because, yeah, I don't know. Also, Ushenina didn't play today. And, yeah, even though Hou Fan also didn't play for the Chinese team, it looks that China is going to win this match and continue to the elimination phase on second place. Okay, I see on the cameras that French girls have finished their match. Sophie Millet has won, and Manon has won on board 4. So yeah, France has beaten Georgia 3-1. Unfortunately for France, this nice win today is not enough for them to qualify. Okay, I think, yeah, this game, what we are following, Song versus Osmak, is going to finish soon.
Yeah.
Because
Not
I
so
don't
many
see,
games left.
I don't see how Black can continue fighting. I mean, okay, after King H6, White can even exchange queens. I don't
It's
know
obviously
if we are,
totally
if
over
we are
this game.
transmitting the board or not.
Okay, this is totally over. So let's focus on another match because this is not very. I mean, definitely China is winning this match. So let's see. For example, USA, they're still playing.
Okay.
Let's see Kamaledenova. She lost. She looked like winning, but the game still continued. So Rook G4 happened. Rook H7 here, and yeah, she's winning, but slowly. It's not made. So the game continues like this, and she'll probably slowly win. It looks like winning, but yeah,
It
still
looks winning for Kamaledenova. What does that mean? Does Kazakhstan win this match against United
Okay,
States?
there's still 3 boards in progress, so let's see the third board, Balabaeva against Irina Krash.
Oh yeah, this
Yes, they're close to win.
I
Kazakhstan are
think
close to
should
win.
be already winning for White.
Yeah.
White has these pawns and some mating threats. I mean, yeah.
And the last board is Tank against Kali Ahmed, still similar position like the previous one. White is better. Maybe made some improvement.
Yeah, maybe we should follow this game. It is the most unclear, I think, from all what we
Maybe it's interesting
have seen.
that she replaced the bishop from c5 to c7. Now she wants to attack maybe this b7 pawn at some point. I think
Yeah, maybe just push b5 and then...
I think still should be defendable for Black because Black has some counterplay on the king side.
Yeah,
But,
White's king is a bit exposed, and if Black will manage to activate some pieces, what we see, Black played just queen f6, and now some tactics maybe are appearing.
Sure, it's the best
connected
move,
with,
but not sure it's the best move at all. But okay, let's say decent
okay,
move.
but why not? At least you create some threats. Maybe you have some tactics with knight g5 at some point.
Yes, I think this is what she wants after rook f2. You want queen f2 and knight g5.
Yeah,
Winning
even
some-
this I don't know. I don't know if it.
Okay, but Black is
after
not
king
worse.
d3
Black
so
is not worse at all.
Yeah.
Okay, here she played queen e2, and this is the current position. Interesting game.
Yep. Okay, we don't have too many games in progress, so we should just choose one.
Yes, I mean, Tank, she needs to play for win because the American team, the USA team, it's close to be losing, and this is the only game they can win. So
Yeah, I mean, okay, just to remind our viewers that both US team and Kazakh team, they have qualified already. Just they are fighting for a better pairing for the next stage, because the second team from this group will play with third team from the other group. Okay, we shall see. We're still following. Just let me check if classification has been updated somehow or not. So Pool A with FIDE team first for sure, and then Kazakhstan, USA, Azerbaijan. These are the 4 teams which continue from Pool A, and from Pool B. It was Georgia first, China second, and what happened to Uzbekistan, India? Did they finish?
Uzbekistan, India, let's see what happened.
So it is very important actually.
Yes, this game happened, this game is playing still. India is leading, and this is the game that left. So it's Karimov against Savita.
Okay, but what I was saying, it is very important, the match for USA and Kazakhstan, because whoever wins and becomes second in the group, and then they play against India, let's say, and the third one plays against China. And I suspect they would prefer not to play against China. So they will be really fighting US team versus...
But actually India is just winning, I think, this match, because I see now the game.
Okay, India is winning, but since Ukraine didn't win, so Uzbekistan qualifies as fourth team from Pool B, and they will be playing with the FIDE team in the next stage. Okay, and Georgia will be playing Azerbaijan, right? Because they are the 4th team in the other group.
Yeah.
So we already more or less know the pairings. Just to remind our viewers that for today it is just this round. The elimination phase starts tomorrow. We'll be here commentating for you live. Now, which game are you on?
Showing this game. It's very important. White needs to win, but I think White is just lost. So India is definitely winning this this match.
Okay.
And let's go back to the United States. Still many games in progress.
Just a second. China, Ukraine didn't finish yet, right? They still have 2 games.
Yes, it's true. Let's see, Song against Osmak. They still continue this game. It's amazing.
Yeah, it is amazing. Okay, Osmak is really trying to do her best.
Thought she will lose a long time ago, but still she's fighting.
Still she's fighting. I don't know, I mean, if she can, because I thought that she's, yeah, Black just played King G8 after the last time we saw this position, right?
No, it was like this. She played check, she went back, and this is now the current position.
Okay.
I mean,
so, okay, for
winning.
the moment, China is leading just 1-0, right?
Yes.
Because Lu won against Buksa. Zhukova was a draw, so it's 1.5-1/2. And a last board is still playing.
It's probably draw, but...
Should be a draw, although we have seen Oshenina losing this.
Yeah, but this is a bit different.
game.
I think this is close
Okay.
to draw.
I think, yeah, this is not so difficult to make.
It's okay, all depends on the first board, which difficult to imagine that White will lose here. So.
Yeah.
But
Okay,
still anything
Osmak
can
down
happen.
to 4 seconds. But maybe let's just see the end of this game, because...
Okay, King D2 now should be a move to not allow another check.
Yeah.
And after King D2, it feels like very good. But it was already good for a long time, so...
It was good for a long time. Okay, they don't have so much time left, so the things should go pretty quickly. Of course, if white manages to somehow push b7, it will be game over.
What did she play?
Okay, they are still,
She
yeah,
played
king
king
d2,
d2.
correct.
Maybe queen b5 now, something.
But okay, then I can just give check on f6 and push b7.
Yes. No, but e2, you should be careful, no?
Yeah, I should be careful, correct.
She
so
did what
queen
she
b5
played, queen
was.
b5.
So let's see if white will manage to blunder like I did. I forgot about this check on e2, but let's see if Song Yixin is going to play better. But I don't know, just queen d4.
Yes, many winning moves.
Yeah, there are many winning moves, of course.
Queen d4 is solid. This
Queen
what
d4,
she played.
this is what was played.
Now b7 next move is just unstoppable.
Yeah.
No checks. Okay, queen a5 is check, but I can just go
Okay,
away.
but then the king will be happy to run to g2, I think.
Yes.
No, I don't
I'm
think
really
that black
impressed.
has
Smakis was fighting a lot, but just not enough, probably.
No, it was, yeah, I think it was just bad luck for her that this knight a3 was working in a way that white couldn't take, b takes a3. And she was just, yeah, unlucky that after king a2, what seemed like winning of a pawn turned out to be, in fact, losing variation. Okay, she did play queen a5, just giving checks, but after king e3 or king e2, probably just going to...
King e2 is better and not
yeah,
allow
not
queen
allow,
e1.
yes.
But
Queen
yeah, just easy.
Yeah, but still, it is not over. Okay, I don't know what Osmak is hoping for, but of course it is a team competition, so she will play as long as she can before resigning. We see very few people left in the playing hall. Last board, yeah, it was this bishop's end game. Okay, king e2 was played in the game which we are following between Song and Osmak. Yeah, I think maybe time for black to resign in this position. There are no more checks. Like white can play just king g2 next move. And yeah. Okay. So what happened there?
Teams winning, they won, now it's 1.5-1/2. 2 games left. Kamalidenova against Yipkarisa is still looking pretty winning. And then the last board doesn't really matter, which is the game Tan-Kalyak match. Actually, this is very interesting.
Okay.
I think...
yeah, let's maybe switch to this.
I think Kazakhstan is just winning the match because...
Oh, maybe just go back few moves to understand, because we always said that it's slightly better for white.
She was repeating the moves. White needed to win this game, so White decided to play differently. And then suddenly, yeah, she just over-pushed, and here black was just winning. It actually, as we see, Kalyak-Met is repeating. I don't know if she wants to make it draw or not.
Okay, I think for Kazakhstan, yeah, I think the draw is enough for them to win the match.
Because they're leading and they have this and this board where white never can lose.
Yeah.
So she maybe will make draw. Maybe this board Kalyak-Met will just make draw.
Yeah, even though she is winning, she has a winning position. But of course, it is the only complicated game where something might go wrong. And also, okay, she was defending a little bit for the whole game. So maybe drawing this board is the professional decision just to secure the team victory. But on the other hand, these games, they do count for classical rating. So of course...
It's relatively easy for black here, but I doubt she will try to win. Probably rook f6 is just with some threats like check, rook f3. It doesn't feel difficult. Let's see.
Doesn't. No, okay. But queen g4 was not the best move. Okay, it is still, black is still better, of course, black is... queen f4, yeah, but of course, black is pawn up, but just rook f6 was much stronger. Okay.
Okay, anyway, very impressive from the young Vachier-Lagrave because she could make draw and she wanted to play for win.
Yes.
Actually, a good sign.
No, it's good to see these young players who really like to fight till the end. And of course, here objectively, she is winning. So there, I mean, okay, at least much better. So there is no reason to just repeat moves. In any case, they are not risking much. They have another winning position, which is the one of yeah, Kamaledinova, yeah. Yeah, because Balabayeva already won against Crash, so yeah. Okay, maybe not that easy to, but yeah, b5 and a6 pawn is protected, so this should be not difficult. Yeah, she just resigned, we see that on the live camera. So Kazakhstan is finishing the group stage on second place, and USA is going to face China in the knockout. So, okay, well done for Team Kazakhstan. Okay, of course, playing against India is not an easy job also, but okay, it looks that the Chinese team is stronger, so I'm quite sure they will be happy today. So, okay, we have just a few games left. Maybe just we see this till the end between Zoe Tang and Kali Ahmed. And yeah, Osmak has resigned finally, so China has won against Ukraine, even though fourth board is still playing, but maximum what Ukraine can do there is a draw, and already China has 2.5 points. So it will be most probably 3-1 for China against Ukraine, and that is the end of the Ukrainian participation in this World Team Championship. There is, however, still one game also between Savita and Karimova. Can Karimova win? Doesn't look like, because she lost all her pawns.
She's just losing and India is winning.
Yeah, so yeah, Uzbekistan will finish on fourth place and will play FIDE team in the knockout. Okay. In any case, Uzbekistan started with 2 losses on the first day, then yesterday they managed to win 2 matches, especially the first one against France. Very lucky win, they managed to turn around the whole match. And they are lucky to qualify for the next stage. Of course, we wish them good luck till the end of this championship.
I think more or less we have already all the results, because okay, a few games left, but they're not very important for the results, I think, of the matches. So we can say for sure, yes, it's Spain lost to Azerbaijan 3-1. FIDE team, they won 3.5 against Peru. Kazakhstan, they're leading against USA with 2.5, which means they're winning for sure, and probably they'll win also on the fourth board, which is not clear, but they'll win the match for sure. China also is winning against Ukraine, already leading 2.5, only last board is left. And Georgia lost 3-1 to France. And India is playing against Uzbekistan, leading 2-1. The last board is this one, but India hardly can lose here.
What happened? Who is to move in this position? Black to move, yeah?
Yes, the game continued 94. I don't understand why she played 93.
I also don't. What was happening if she would just take it? I don't
know,
understand.
But it's still winning. Anyway, it's still winning.
Yeah.
Yes, doesn't change much. Yes, in any case, I think all the matches are more or less decided already. So, if you want, we can continue this game. Or
Yeah. Okay. I think in any case, yeah, knight f4, knight f3. This was played, and rook c3. Yeah, it seems that black has different ways to win this endgame.
and now it's a bit more complicated, but still should be.
Yeah, it should. I mean, even if you just if you just take on c3 and take on f4 and push g5, I mean.
Yes, black is totally winning.
Yeah.
So this is good news for India. Good news for India.
Yes, good news for India. They continue on the third place in their group.
Oh, and actually, I'm surprised with this young team. Nobody's playing from the Indian team who played in the Olympiad. They still qualified
Quite convincingly.
convincingly. Yeah.
Okay, of course, India has a lot of good players. Even though, yeah, it looked a bit dubious, maybe the choice which they make. We don't know why their leading players like Divya, Conero, Harika, no one of them is here. I think no one of these girls who are here now played in the last Olympiad, or maybe just one.
No, nobody played. Nobody.
Yeah, I also think so, that nobody played. So, yeah, but okay, on the other hand, they're all young girls, very ambitious, and obviously good in shorter time controls. So it will be interesting to see how far they can go. From tomorrow starts the elimination phase. So any match can be the last one for the teams. Yeah, I think very soon this game will finish. Yeah, I think just king e6 or
Yes,
something.
bishop e5 and start pushing pawn.
Yeah, too many pawns for black and too many pass pawns, so I don't see
This is the
any
only game, I
chance.
think, left. No, some few games more.
Okay, let's check.
Tank against Kali Ahmed, they're still playing,
Okay, it seems.
but it's already like very close to be.
Okay, but maybe
over.
it's the only game that something can go wrong, because still there are queens on the board.
I mean, I don't really think so. After e2 here, it's like nothing can go
It
wrong.
is for black to play.
Yes.
Well,
Okay, rook h1 she played.
okay. I am not sure. Okay, so the idea is to sacrifice everything on h6,
It's
right?
not even, I can even go knight, maybe e1.
Yes, this is what I was thinking, what happens after e1.
But I'm not
knight.
sure
But
rook
why?
h6 is also even a threat. I can take everything, go with the king. It's not perpetual check at all.
Yes, but okay, something like queen e6 looks just like game over, because
everything
I protect everything and threaten e1,
Everything is good here.
queen next move. So yeah, this looks like that the game
And
will
the
be
Chinese
over very
game
soon.
against Chinese girl against the Ukrainian girl, I think is still just draw. So
Yeah, it seems so.
it will be a draw. But okay, doesn't change also the result of the match. And yeah, I think only these 2 games left, 3 games actually.
What happened?
No, but here it's not possible. No?
Savita lost her bishop.
No, this will be too much. No, what is this? I don't understand what's going on.
I don't know, but this
No, but
is
it's
what
not
it
possible.
shows
If this
on
is
the
true,
transmission. I mean, did she think that white cannot take? But now it is white.
Wait a minute, this is no, but okay, let's just clarify something. If they win, they play with whom you said? India? If they finish third?
They have a better pairing if they finish third. Because the fourth one plays against FIDE team.
I was thinking second, maybe she wanted on purpose to...
I don't think that anyone would give the bishop
No, but
on
okay.
purpose. Can we see on the camera the board?
Yes, very closely if possible, yeah. No, she did give the bishop, yes.
What?
But okay, yes. She did give the bishop, okay, I don't know.
No, but I see both bishops on the board.
Where is the other bishop?
On d4.
Aha.
Yeah.
Maybe some mistake happened, I don't know.
Yeah, because we see in the live camera that the black's bishop is still on the board.
But the c pawn is
but
disappeared.
The c pawn is...
which is still draw somehow. Okay, very confusing, I don't know.
How?
This game was so
How
winning.
did this c pawn disappear? Or she transformed into a bishop? I have no idea what happened.
I don't know, but it's very weird.
But now it seems
bishop.
like a draw, right?
Yes, because the c pawn is not there, simply.
Okay, white
draw,
took
yeah.
the pawn on f2.
Okay, this game is draw, but still.
Yeah. No, of course, it was so winning for black, this game, and now it is just a draw. But at least she didn't give the bishop and she didn't lose it. So this still means a win for India, 2.5, 1.5. Yeah, the players agreed for draw.
Okay,
Do we
this
have
is also draw.
any?
Yes, we have this position that I have on the screen. Should be a draw.
This is.
I think it's over. All games are over. So, yeah.
Okay, and the American game?
It's finished, I think. Black won.
Yeah, Zoe Tang resigned. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so I think we can.
Okay, that's all from us.
Yes, we can.
Thank you
stop
for
our
watching.
Commenting for today, but tomorrow it will be a very interesting day because tomorrow it's already the knockout stage,
Yes.
and very interesting matches to be seen.
Yeah, every match consists of 2 games with white and black
Yes.
pieces. So it will be a long day tomorrow, and if the result is 1-1, they have even tie breaks with blitz time control. So tomorrow we'll be back with a lot of interesting games.
Yes. See you tomorrow.
See you. Bye.
Are you ready to witness the most intense and unforgiving format in chess? A knockout where one mistake can send you home. This is the 2025 FIDE World Cup. From October 30th to November the 27th, the chess world gathers in Goa, India for 1 month of chess. 206 players, 8 single elimination rounds. With a $2 million prize fund, every round is a test of nerve. 2-game classical matches, rapid and blitz tiebreaks, and even Armageddon if needed. For the top 3 finishers, the prize is even greater. A ticket to the 2026 Candidates Tournament. This is the chance to earn the right to fight for the World Championship. The FIDE World Cup 2025. Only the strongest will survive.
December, the world turns to Doha, Qatar for chess at its fastest and fiercest. The 2025 FIDE World Rapid and Blitz Championships bring the globe's elite to battle under lightning time controls. December 26th to December 30th, Rapid and Blitz formats designed to reward precision, courage, and creativity. In the heart of the Middle East, Doha offers more than a board, a world-class venue, a cultural backdrop, and a stage worthy of legends. With a €1 million prize fund on the line and the title of world champion at stake. The 2025 FIDE World Rapid and Blitz Championships, the ultimate test of fast chess.
Welcome to the FIDE Online Chess Museum. The International Chess Federation proudly presents the FIDE Chess Museum, an online space celebrating the rich history and evolution of chess. Explore exhibits that trace the game's fascinating journey. Discover the origins of chess, beginning in the distant past, and follow FIDE's centenary journey. Rare chess sets, unique books and memorabilia, autographs of chess legends, trophies of historical tournaments, and stories of the chess champions. Explore the game's legacy and future. Chess is more than a game. It's a global culture of strategy and unity. Join us to experience this unique online journey where history, culture, and passion for chess converge. And also on your phone.
Are you ready to witness the most intense and unforgiving format in chess? A knockout, where one mistake can send you home. This is the 2025 FIDE World Cup. From October 30th to November the 27th, the chess world gathers in Goa, India for 1 month of chess. 206 players, 8 single elimination rounds. With a $2 million prize fund, every round is a test of nerve. 2-game classical matches, rapid and blitz tiebreaks, and even Armageddon if needed. For the top 3 finishers, the prize is even greater. A ticket to the 2026 Candidates Tournament. This is the chance to earn the right to fight for the World Championship. The FIDE World Cup 2025. Only the strongest will survive.
December, the world turns to Doha, Qatar for chess at its fastest and fiercest. The 2025 FIDE World Rapid and Blitz Championships